So, I hope everything works. I hope I am live. I say this because I just broke my controller. No. Oh, bad start for the stream. So, no, it's hopefully not broken. But why I say this is because I'm currently rendering a video while I am live, and I rendered this video for this live stream. But it said like it takes 10 to 15 minutes and didn't want to delay the stream even more. And now I'm rendering while I'm streaming while I have certain software open. So I am really not treating my PC well. Also, Katchan, welcome to stream. How are you doing? So, if the game... Is the game laggy? Let me know. I think the game's laggy. So, we're gonna be on this screen until the render is over. Maybe, I don't know. We might... You know what? I have an idea what we might be able to do. I just tell you, my PC is so fucking laggy. So, this is not that important that this is high quality. Because I thought we might as well combine two things already. I have not looked at the new characters yet. And so I thought, what if we're just gonna do that now? What if we just look at the new characters together right now, get an idea of like how good they are, or maybe how bad they are. We don't know about that. And yeah, I'm probably thinking that's the best idea. The only character I have looked at is the Chaincaster named Papyrus, I believe. So that's the only character I've looked at. Other than that, I don't know about any of these. Marcy Mouse! Dude, I swear to God, I turned off the VTuber thing. I refund those points. We will use them later. I turned off the VTuber model for rendering the video. I'm currently rendering a video right now. And because it already is, like, I have Premiere Pro open. I have the Media Encoder open. I have Arknights open for grinding, which is virtualization on the PC. So that takes a lot of resources. I am currently streaming with multiple sources. I have Internet Mozilla Firefox open, which for some reason takes the most resources. I don't know why. And yeah, my PC screen like is struggling, and so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna turn off the VTuber model for like until the render is done, and you immediately use it. Why am I not surprised? Like sometimes, like usually I can go entire streams without it being used, and you use it the first 5 seconds where I don't have it up. We will be looking at the new characters, and we will be looking at my tier list. Part 2. We did that last stream. We looked through my tier list for like 3 hours straight. Dude, we haven't even gotten halfway. So that's what we're doing today to finish up the tier list review. And it's not like a review. We're gonna discuss what is good, what is bad, what needs to be changed, and what can stay the same. And since I haven't looked at the new characters yet, I thought like it might be a good idea that we're gonna do this now while the video is like a video is getting rendered, because this doesn't require that many frames. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Why does it not show the new images of the ops in my end? Confused. Yeah, you're using the old A-ships. So let me show you Arknights A-ships. And what you're gonna be probably using is this, right? You click on this and you want to open the toolbox. And here you see, oh my god, toolbox ass. It shouldn't load the stuff here. Yeah, you see this? That's the old A-ships. Many people don't know. Yeah, this is not the A-ships you should be using. That developer of the A-ships said like, fuck it. And from my understanding, or like not fuck it, but like from my understanding, he's not having the time, or for some reason just continue frequently updating the tier list. And so there was a new group of people that took the source code, and I think it was with discussion of the original creator, and created this A-ships that also puts in all the modules and everything, so it's very up to date. Fuck, he quit Arknights in general. The reason why I didn't say this, right? Reopen close tab. There's no way he quit Arknights for 100%, because Thorns is here. Like, new operators are here, still being added. If he really quit Arknights, those wouldn't be added. So, there is things being done. I just don't know from whom. But we know the new group on this side. Let me also drop you the link so you can use this. For the people that are interested in getting the better A-ships. Yeah. This is what we will be using. It auto-updates because he pulled... Okay! Now that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, apparently, like... Wasn't it like Fasan they created this? Farisal was the one that is like... here. But I don't believe this is like correct anymore. Also, from those that took the source code, right? If you click on the donate button, this is still linked to Farisal, like the original developer of the website. Therefore, they're only doing it for not their gains. I don't even know who the group is. I would love to get in contact with them. But yeah, very amazing of them to really update this. And like huge thanks to those people that really maintain this site now. Like a big win for us. So, what we want to look at is like the new characters that are coming out. I think we're gonna start with like the 4-star, because the 4-star already read through. I know what the 4-star does. The 4-star is a chain medic, which is, I believe, the second of its kind. If you have seen Paprika, she belongs to the same archetype. Yeah, 5-star. She's a 5-star. She is the first one we're gonna be looking at. And what is unique about her is her freaking talent. Okay, let's just first talk about the trait. Because some of you might have never used Paprika and don't know what Paprika does. Or in general what this archetype does. Therefore, we're gonna look at first the trait. And this is restores HP of allies, bouncing between 3 allies, healing reduced by 25% per bounce. So the first heal super strong, it gets weaker and weaker every time it bounces. But it bounces. And it really combines well with her talent. Heal also grants a barrier equal to 20% of target attack for 8 seconds. So, very nice. Also, Lina and Thomas Rickett, how are you doing? So, all in all, like, very good first impression. Great fucking talent, man. Like, this is probably one of the better talents, like, a healer can have. I really like this. And then we have here skill 1. Very simple. Increases the healing effectiveness of next heal to 200%. And the barrier effect from talent is increased to 200%. Also, synergizes really well with the talent. It's also a very strong skill, like heal. Therefore, I am very happy with this one. Very good first skill. Can hold 2 charges as well. SP cost 8 is a bit high, but not that bad. Hello Cesith, missed last stream due to health problem. What were you doing last stream? First of all, if you haven't fully recovered, focus on that now. The stream is not important. But I really appreciate you for joining in. Get well soon, man. We only did like reviewing the tier list. Only, like we did halfway. We gotta do the rest today, but we haven't looked at the new characters yet. And I thought today might be a good time to do that. So I'm really liking first skill. Seems really nice. I'm liking it. Her base sets are also not that terrible, considering like it jumps back, like it synergizes with like her heal, attack power, right? It's not the highest attack power, but since it's like kind of an AoE heal, it gives a barrier. They couldn't give her too much attack, otherwise it would be too broken. But I'm not hating it. Like, it's totally fine stats. Decent HP, decent defense. Attack time is definitely on the lower side, I believe. Yeah. I'm fine now. That is why I'm here. Okay, that's great to hear. I hope you were able to recover. I'm currently get low blood pressure, so need rest. Yeah. If anyone here has health issues, number one thing, fix those health issues. Focus on recovering. We're gonna be toxic when discussing Arknights related things from my tier list. Therefore, if you're not feeling well, please focus on getting better. Number one, most important thing is really getting healthy. Be healthy. Hey, I do custom art. I really appreciate the custom art, but yeah, currently not interested. I'm sorry. Looking your stream is relaxing. I don't know if that's relaxing. Like, most of the time, I'm just failing, and being toxic towards my non-leveled units. That's like pretty much all I do. So, I'm just lurking. That's probably the best idea. So about her, we pretty much read all what she can do. Only second skill is missing. And here we have attack interval is reduced. Attack plus 50%, bounces per heal plus 1, papyrus only heal other highest max HP operator in attack range as primary target. Yes. Like, I like that skill. I think it's a good skill, but I don't know. It's very hard for me to determine what I think of, like, heal other highest max HP operator in attack range as primary target. Like, this I found difficult. This I found really difficult because it doesn't aim... Like, it's hard to aim that heal. You gotta know ahead, like, who is gonna be the one taking most damage and who of these have the most max HP. So I'm a bit scared of this one. It doesn't sound bad, especially attack interval reduced plus attack more plus 1 more bounce for 50. It's a short duration, dude. It's also a short duration to get skill again, but still. Yeah. Also, you guys said, like the person with like the custom art border stuff like that. As a streamer, right, we get that often. If you start off yourself, you gotta get somewhere attention, or like somewhere. You gotta find a place where people can find you. And it's pretty common practice people do this. It's like, I discuss this with my friends, with my content creator friends, how to react to those messages. And it's like always like tough because you want to encourage people to like do custom art. Like, it's awesome that they do stuff like that, but it's like not the right place to ask for stuff like that, right? You would probably want to do this privately. And therefore I try to not really give too much attention to stuff like that. If you thought like this wasn't polite of me, of like how I reacted. But this is what I believe in. Like, if it comes to like offers of like any company related stuff, it's always private. If you do this publicly, that's weird. So not the biggest fan of it. May as well remove the message. I was thinking about it, but then I choose to, I don't know, not do it. But like, I was thinking about it. So, what do you guys think about her? Do you think she's a good character? How would you rank her? Like, based on what you read, based on what we read, yeah. What do you think? I gave, like, that's the only new character I already gave a ranking. Pure healing and barrier, it's decent, but nothing special. Barrier in general, I think, is really strong. I like barrier in general. But, yeah. In the end, that's all she can do. Also, Arknights, tier list, Pepe. Browse. I'm currently like setting up that you can see what I'm doing. Or like how the tier list is looking at the moment. So I think it should be in sharing. Tier list Arknights. By the way, I have like 30 tier lists at this point. I am like really struggling to keep the overview of everything. There's no audio, right? If I set everything up correctly, there shouldn't be any, or there should not be any audio. Here we go. You have no audio, right? Because that's the most important thing. If you would have had audio, that would be very shit. Good. By the way, I haven't changed anything of this yet. They're not changed. The one we looked at are not changed. All I did for this stream is add the new operators. And the operator that we need to discuss before we start actually starting with tier list again is Loop Shooter. The question is, where the fuck did I place Loop Shooter? Slinger, Hunter, Loop Shooter. Here. So the one we need to look at is this. This is going to be something we have to look at because I don't know how I rank her. I haven't read her skills yet. So this is going to be something we go back to and look at what Narantuya, what she deserves for a rank. But in the end, we're going to look first at the new characters. For her, but actually, for her, what is her archetype again? It was Medic, J Medic. That should be around Medic, multi-target, therapist, wandering. It should be around here. Incantation. The thing is, it's gonna be a bit difficult to like set everything up here. Chain healer. So, this is what I ranked her for now. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing. This is what I ranked her for now. I am not sure of like how correct or incorrect this would be. I need to watch more videos to really get a good idea of like what to think about her. But like from the stuff I read, from the stuff I have seen, this is I think the like what I would give her at the moment. I would say that's fair. Fair, I'd say. Good, hey, looks fair. Nice. At least you seem to agree. But I'd say what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with reviewing the tills again, and we're gonna start every time there's a new operator. We're just gonna look at the new operator and then make the judgments before like looking at every single new operator. So the one we're gonna be looking at the moment would be, as I said, Narantuya, because Narantuya is the one that I do not know yet. I looked her up when she got released on the CN server, but other than this, my knowledge about her is very, very slim. You can try Paprika yourself. Epsilon has her maxed out. I did try Paprika. I didn't think she was that bad, but I didn't also fall in love with her. But yeah, we will see about like testing and everything. I will see what I can do. But we're gonna look at Narantuya. She's a loop shooter. She's the same as Copper, as you saw in my tier list here. We gotta give her 2 rankings. 1 for E1 SL7 and 1 for Max. And that's gonna be difficult. So see, watch Smallvis review of Narantuya. It goes in depth about all her strengths and weaknesses. I did watch some. I do believe it was from them. I watched some videos like this. I think I watched one for the one we just looked at, Papyrus. I think Narantuya I've not watched for certain. I can definitely do that. The only unit I want from this banner. I thought this one was also... The thing is, like, I like Pip because it was made by Namie. So, Narantuya. E1. Good. Prepared. We're gonna now not talk randomly all over again. Like, we're not talking about, like, every topic at the same time. We're gonna focus on what is important. We talk about Narantuya. A loop shooter, same archetype as Copper. What she can do if you have not used this archetype, loop shooter, can only attack while holding a boomerang projectile. Projectile takes time to return. So she's just like, it's pretty much ignorable. Like, it's just like, she throws a boomerang, it comes back, throws a boomerang, comes back. That's pretty much what it does. For best analysis of operators, I usually go to Smalfi and Dragon Chish. Dragon Chish Y is also cool. I'm not sure about Smalfi, if I've watched them or not. I gotta check that out. I know I watched someone that does reviews, but I can't think of the name. The closer the enemy, the stronger she will be. Yes. But it's like, it's really... Like, she is, like, even far away, she still does insane damage. Like, Copper as well. Like, everyone said, like, oh, the enemies needs to be close, but, like, it really doesn't. Like, yeah, it gets stronger, but, like, long range also still works completely fine. Like, it gets stronger, but it's by a small margin, not a big margin. So, when on field, each attack steals 25 attack, up to 250 attack stolen. 20 defense up to... That is fucking strong. Wow. To reduce the target's base stats while increasing own. Wait, she also increased her attack to 250%? Wait. Wait, max pot this girl is wild. Wait, that's such an incredibly strong talent. What the fuck? What? This sounds wild. Okay, the E1, she only has this, right? But damn. Stealing attack like getting a defense herself. I know, it's not percentage, I know. But like 250 attack plus Is it how, like, look at her stats. That's another, like, what is this? 900 attack, right? She would have 900 attack power. And it's not defense ignore for herself. It's literally consistent debuff. From my understanding. Because it's not only when she is attacking, right? If someone attacks the one that the defense got stolen, right? They will also kind of ignore the defense. So it's like kind of like a defense break. You can almost call it. So she lets everyone ignore up to 200%, up to 200 defense from the enemy. If she has fully stolen those stats. By the way, it seals, so not only 250 attack for her, it's also minus, yeah. Again, incredibly strong. Less attack, less defense, gains attack, gains defense. What an incredible good talent. I like this. Has 35% physical and arts dodge. Already this is crazy good. Like, already this is crazy good. Inflicts 20% physical... minus 20% physical and arts accuracy to enemies in the 8 surrounding tiles. So that means they also can just whiff shots on... Like, enemies can now whiff shots even if they're not attacking her. That is so good. Imagine the stage 1.7. You can place her in the middle there, and everyone in that range has now a 20% chance to just whiff. Those are some, like, for me at the moment, this sounds like S+ talents. Like, as it comes to, like, just for the talents, those are two incredibly strong talents. The rest of the kit matters too, but right? If it comes to the talents, I'd say I would be very, like, I'm already very impressed with what she has to offer. So, skill 1. Can switch between the initial state and the following state. Okay, something like Silverage has with skill 2. Attack range -1. Projectile deal 109% of attack as physical damage. Can bounce between enemies up to 3 times. That sounds incredibly fucking strong. Wait, but like, for every attack, right? For every attack deals 190%, but like, yeah, she only attacks when he comes back, right? But still. That sounds good. And like, keep in mind, like, her talent every time steals defense and attack. That is crazy. I like this talent. That is a great skill 1. It's multiple activative scaling AFK multi-target. Yeah. Like, I'm liking this. This is a good one. Especially, like, you can almost activate this instantly. I think it took 5 SP cost, yeah. It's higher at level 1, but like, yeah. Very strong. Very good. Especially, like, it's sad that she loses the attack range, right? But this is just pretty much caster range without the dot here, plus she attacks behind. So it's I like this. Each attack deal 250% of attack as physical damage and slow enemies for 1 second. After projectile hit target, projectile pause for a short time. When projectile returned, deal 200% of attack as physical damage to enemies it passes through. That sounds also interesting. It's very hard to imagine if it's really that good, because I don't know how long it is after a short time. But this sounds not bad. It's also like the SP cost is 15 and you get a 13-second skill duration. Sounds also usable. A bit more niche though. Definitely a bit more niche. But I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it at all. Oh, wait. You are right. Very important. Very important to read. It's offensive recovery. Then it's a bit weaker than I had imagined. Yeah, it's... I don't know if I would be using that skill. It depends on what skill 3 can offer. Each attack fire 3 projectiles. Each projectile deal 175% of attack as physical damage. That sounds insane. When recover, all projectiles deal 160% of attack as physical damage and slow for 1 second up to 3 enemies in the 8 surround. Wow. Now, skill 3 is the one I would be going for. Skill 1 and skill 3. Yeah, certainly. Like, skill 1 is really lazy, but it does just sound really strong for some reason. And skill 3 just sounds, let's just say, it just sounds versatile. I don't think it's I don't think it's that niche because each attack fires 3 projectiles. Like, 3 projectiles with 175% of attack is quite a lot. Plus, it slows. It doesn't slow the one hit, but the ones in the 8 surrounding tiles. I am not disliking that. I actually still think that the skills are not crazy. I really think the talent really make up for the lack of strength in the skills she has. But all in all, like, look at her range and everything. That's like an insanely good thing to have. Like, skill 3 is great, but it's not like it's not as good as the talent, I'd say. I'd say Narantuya E1. Narantuya E1. I mean, she gets like one of the strongest already in the beginning. I don't know, man. This sounds really strong on E1. Yeah, like, this sounds really strong on E1. What do you think about E1S? The SS sounds for me fair. A+, I don't know. The E1, like, she gets like the strongest skill already, like, one of the stronger skills. Maybe even the strongest skill that she has at E1. Or like, at E0 she has it. So I'm gonna note down S- for now. Because I feel like this is broken. I gotta watch a video about her skill 1, to be honest. Because the way I imagine right now. Right? Imagine you're like a new player, right? You have her. So you will likely have her like this. Because she's too expensive to E2 at the moment. And then you have like 382 attack power. Plus the 160 attack that you have here, plus the attack she can steal, you're gonna be fine. She's gonna deal great damage. Yeah, I don't think she's S+ either. I actually believe S- is what I would have said for E2. E2, S- or S. I gotta watch videos. I remember watching video of her, but there, like, I feel like she's S. I have noted down S for now. S- or S feel somewhat accurate. S- E2, I think it's fair. So, that's why, again, we do streams for this particular reason. I'm just a man and looking at a character that I have not played yet. So, Narantuya. S+, S, or S-. You have 1 minute time to vote. Let me know what you think of her. My final verdict is A+ for E1 and S for E2. That doesn't sound that bad. We have one S+, that surprises me. I would say for Max, she's not something I can see all people will know how to use. Yeah. I can see that she's a bit more complicated, but I still believe her archetype is such an incredibly strong archetype because unique range. Unique range in general can break so many maps, and being able to place a sniper in almost, like, you can almost say 2 directions. You can put her forward, but she still attacks the flank. Very nice. There are some stages where, like, she benefits so, like, characters benefit so much from something like this. Maybe I can show you an example of what I mean. I have one IS4 stage in mind where this would be the case. But just look at this here, right? You can... this is not a high ground tile. Imagine, like, this is a high ground tile here, right? You could be placing her to the right. She still attacks this tile here. You can place her up. She still attacks the flank here. And attacks everything here, right? Stages like this, like here, guys, here, right? You can place her here. Facing her down, she attacks this tile. If one enemy waits here, she can still F the enemy up. That is good. That is great. Next to the fountain facing down. Yeah, exactly. This is great. I think this is very, very versatile. Also, since we're gonna be efficient. Oh, wait. I know, we're drifting off. Also, the vote is S. I've written down S as well. Outfit store. Buy or not buy? Yes or no? Buy or not buy? Everyone say. Buy? Okay, we have one buy. It's not like no personally. I think it's not. It's an upgrade to how it looks normally. Just to give you a perspective, like how it looks normally. I don't use him at all, but I just like to get skins for my welfare units. So yeah, I do believe it actually looks nice, but I think it looks a bit less gay with the skin. Therefore, I think I'm gonna go for that. You won't be seeing him in a fight. Yeah, I know. So it's fine. Good. Narantuya, I wrote down Narantuya E1S minus and E2S. The thing is, I might place it A plus on E1. We'll see about that though. I have put it in quotation marks. I made a mental note. So, we are getting back to the tier list. Now we can actually start with where we left off. And I believe we looked at the medic class, the caster class. We were left off around Tequila. Centurion we did, Dreadnought we did, Morgan we did, I remember this, we did this. Tulare we did, Ripper we did. I think pretty much from here on out we didn't do it. Liberator Guard, yes we did this. And after this, we're at the new field. Crusher. We didn't look at Crusher tier. So, what do you guys think of my Crusher tier list? We're gonna do Pepe once we arrive at Pepe. Which is actually like the next archetype or in 2 archetypes. Looks fair. Horderer S. I think Horderer should be S minus. A definitely too low. Good. Important inputs. Pull. Hoederer. I hate to spell his name. I think I gotten better. So A plus, A S minus, or S. What do you guys think of Hoederer? I can see an S minus to be honest. With Horderer could go S with upcoming module. Don't know if it's with Pepe or Nymph. It's not with Pepe. Wandering medics get the modules in the Pepe event. I think Horse should be S minus. Yeah, I can see an S minus, man. But like we have one person saying A plus, so it's not outrageous to say what I said. I'm not the, okay, I should phrase it differently. I'm not the only one that would have put him in A plus. But I can definitely see an S, man. I have also... I haven't made the note yet. Hoederer E2S. Opianus can go OP, but only with Abyssal Hunter buff, otherwise he's still... Yeah. The thing is, he is great, but we are not considering those very new synergy things. Like, because a new player will not have this option. But yeah, Hoederer, S minus, I'm fine with it. I think he used to be S minus. But at one point in the tier list, I kind of ranked him down. So, I think the rest here is fine. Wind Chimes asks, I like Quartz. Not gonna lie, I think Quartz kinda strong. Like, one question. Do you think Quartz should be C+? I think so, because I use Quartz. Quartz is actually not that bad. It's like, if someone like Quartz, like this archetype, if they have high attack, which they have, it's almost like they're dealing true damage. And that's insanely nice. Okay, I can give you again, like, my favorite enemy, you know it. Here. So let me just give you an idea of, like, what I mean with Quartz is very good. My quartz should be somehow leveled. Somewhat, yeah. Count quartz as 4, so that's fair to add 1 small tier, I guess. There's an armor fight. I wouldn't feel outrageous. That's good. We're gonna do this. Just so I can give you a brief showcase of what I mean with the true damage take. We can do this and place this. Look at the high damage. She's a physical attacker. Yes, she attacks slow. But this is without the skill damage. Isn't that like incredibly strong? My only problem with Quartz is her self-harm on skill 2. We can also observe this as well. The self-harm is bad, but it also, like, the damage and everything makes up for it, kinda. Look at this. Like, this is nice. Wait, was she able to attack 2? Yes. Attacks all blocked enemies as well. So she can attack 2 at the same time with that. And, like, we're talking about raw damage of 1400. That's pretty nice. Plus a chance to stun for 2 seconds. I'm gonna be honest. I want to put Quartz 1 tier higher. Quartz. C+. So my question to you is though, do you believe Quartz is equal to Wind Chimes, or is Wind Chimes stronger? Now we're in a stage with a lot of range. Yeah, I mean every close range unit would struggle. I think equal is fair. Good. I think then we can continue. I think Quartz is actually nice. I like her. I used her a few times, and okay, to just also strengthen your opinion of her. If you click on her HP, she has 5700 default HP. Pair this with anyone that like increases max HP, and you're fine. You can pair with someone that gives defense. For example, place Bison behind her, face down. So then she would get like 70 defense. You could do stuff like that. I mean, usually you don't, right? But like if you have someone that gives like defense in stats, not percentage, you can give her some tankiness. Blob Arknights would go feral if you do. She's cheap, but still can hit hard. Just don't let her tank too much. Yeah, she's a bit squishy, but if you have good raw heal, she is great. Like, I really like her. Good. I think C+ is fair. You just have to play her differently than normal close range units. And just because she's close range doesn't mean she needs to be tanking the units, right, as well. You could just place her on the side where the enemies are not walking through. And she just hits the crowd. That also works just fine. So, next is Earth Shaker, which we have a new unit to read through. Pepe, the star of this event. The creation, the newest creation of the artist Namiye, which we all love and like. Amazing artist. If you watch or follow her on Twitter, she's always so excited to showcase her children to us. And I think that's so cool. Like, she's very characteristic, I think. So, what does Pepe do? Or in general, what do Earthshaker do? Earthshaker attack a small area, attack deal 50% physical damage to other ground enemies in a small area. So she attacks, and there's like some AoE damage to the ones in the flank as well. I like the archetype. I use Oda a lot. I think it's kinda nice. For each kills, while skill is activated, recover 1 skill. Wait, what? For each kills, while skill is activated, recover 1 skill point after skill ends. Oh, that's nice. So if she gets 14 kills, she starts with 14 initial SP after the skill ends. That's actually nice. I like that. When deployed, all guard operators gain 6% more attack. That is a great talent to have. That pairs so well with any guard. Like, great talent as well. The Sixers are getting good talents this time. Like, so far everyone got good talents from the ones we read. So, what does a skill 1 do? Next attack deals 290% of attack as physical damage. Skill can be used when operator is affected by negative status, removing the status. Wait. So you're telling me she has stun immune pretty much. Because like she has that skill every 5 seconds. Okay, it's not stun immune, but like stun... What do you call it? Stun resistance. I think it's a little bit closer to what it is. So if you get lucky and she gets done right before the skill would activate, she just ignores the stun. That's kind of nice. Cool talent to have. How strong I think it is, I don't know about that. The 209% doesn't seem bad, but yeah, 209% of attack is nice. What is her raw stat? Yeah, you know what? That's actually pretty good. Yeah. 1290 attack. With the... Okay, this is pretty good raw damage, not gonna lie. I like this. So, attack range expand. Attack plus 90%. ASPD plus 80. Randomly attack enemy within attack range. Each skill activation gains extra ASPD. With each skill activation gains an extra ASPD plus 40 for next skill activation. I feel like this is the strongest skill of hers at the moment. I haven't read skill 3 yet, but this is something I would be leveling. How often? She only needs 25 SP. Dude, that means she has 160 ASPD? It goes, yeah, 160. That's incredibly strong. And 90% attack of 1290 is an incredibly high number. How much rating can we give Narantuya and Pepe for being girl failures? What are girl failures? Random targeting makes awkward time against Horde. Yeah, true. But like you can just place her in like a place where they can only walk in front of her, right? Then it just works fine. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I don't know. I don't know. Is this a cope? But she's not as bad as most people say. She sounds to me very strong. Well, let's just read skill 3. Increases attack interval slightly. So her attack interval is here 1.8. That's pretty... it's not that high. Attack plus 240%. Attack stun enemies for 8 seconds. And main target for 1.5 seconds. After each attack, splash air increases. And attack plus 25 stretches up to... But like, that's another 100% attack. That doesn't sound bad. And the duration of the skill is 40 seconds, which is incredibly long. Like, this is truly big bong, yeah. This is very big bong, as they say. It's good for new accounts, but... Wait, it's good for new accounts, but for people who have other physical damage options, she falls behind due to lack of utility. She's strong, but with every noticeable weakness for me, but some people just focus on her weakness. Her skill 3 does crazy damage, but her SP costs aren't great. You say aren't great. 40 second skill in exchange for 45 second SP cost is not bad. Like, this is decent. I think the problem with her is she's good for nothing beside big AoE damage and stun. Yeah. Defense isn't high. Maximum HP is decent. Knockout isn't high. Cost is... also somewhat okay. I mean, SP is usually never a problem. Yeah. I'd say... Especially like in the beginning, right? Again, she gets... two of the strongest, like two really strong skills in the beginning as well. So she is not a bad idea to invest early on because she has this raw high physical damage. I'd say Pepe Pepe E1 is a potential A+ to S-, I believe. Because, like, in the beginning you have so much trash, right? If you start off the game. I'd say I really think she is E1 and A+. Yeah, I think an A+ is fine. I think S- for E2 is fair enough. Yeah, that is what I would have suggested as well for the E2 one. But for E1, I'd say A+ is good. Because in the end, she's still not as useful, I believe, early on than Narantuya. So S- I can see for E2. I wouldn't use Hodder above her personally. I mean, Hodder and her would now be an equal ranking. I think that's fair. I mean, she's pretty good E1, but not that great when being E2. I mean, she's... Not that great is not the right wording. She's just only decent when she's E2. I think I'm fine with that. So I wrote down Pepe E1, A+, E2, S-. I think that's fair. So, also Hakimi, welcome to stream. Good. We did that ranking. It's time for the new class, Defender. We were stuck in Guard because Arknights is real for so long that I forgot this other class as well. I'm voting A+ for E2 personally. We can, you know what? You want to do a vote for Pepe? Nah, it's guaranteed S-. I think most people agree with this. Pepe... S-, and A+. Ooh, rating time, yes. We're talking about the tier list. Find fixes, stuff you disagree, stuff you agree. And now Pepe 2, it's Pepe 2. Not E1. Cora should be A, in my opinion. Her defense goes up insane. She's insane. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I think I would use a Cora over a Croissant. We have 3 people saying S- and 3 people A+. So already you see this, right? Whatever I choose. If I end up going with A+ or S-, this wouldn't be matter at all. Like, it wouldn't matter at all. Oh, nice. I watched this video before. Awesome. I appreciate that. It's just like we're looking at tier list to really improve on it. It makes so much sense to do this. Where is Bubble? What the fuck? Bubble is coming. Don't worry, there's more defenders. She's just lower than the ones that you see here right now. But yeah, I believe Quora should be higher. I still think Quora is like such an incredible tank. As like, if there's only one enemy to block, or let's just say the one that deals the crazy damage is the one she's blocking. She is so persistent. She doesn't want to die. So I appreciate that. So Quora, E2A, I can see. Bubble is better than Quora at E2 level 70. This is such a cope. That I used to be one of those people to say this. I know what you say. But I don't know. I don't think Bubble is better. I used to believe that. But I just ended up, right, to prove that I tried. To prove to you that I was once a person that believed this. Where is Bubele? He doesn't have the module though, but here I have her M3. Bro, Silvergun's words. For her job, Cora can be at A or even A+. I don't know, Bubble never used her. Like, Bubble just pretty much does the same as Cora, but reflects the damage as well. When attack, deal 50% defense as physical damage. Yeah, so it's like that additionally. The module doesn't do anything specifically different than what the Cora module does, right? Defense plus 20 when blocking an enemy, that's the same as Cora. Enemy that attack Bubble have their attack reduced for 12. Yeah, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I didn't know about that one. That's an addition. Like, that's actually pretty nice. On top of this, you have this. You are right. I mean, let's be honest. My bubble placement should be A- if the tier list is somewhat decent. I hope I have her A, B. No, she's not A-. No, B+, because Korra was also A-. If bubble is not B+, my tier list is ass. Confirmed. Shit, it's ass. Okay, bubble is gonna get that improvement. Boobale is gonna see some love. Bubble E2A. Can we vote again? Yeah, you can vote again. On who you want to vote, Bubble or Korra? Bubble would now become an A. And Korra would become an A. But if you want to vote, we can vote. How about Korra A and Bubble A-? The thing is, now looking, like, I'd say they're equal. Like, as honest as I have to say, I think they're equal. In some scenarios you want the fall block, in some scenarios you want the debuffing the enemy that attacks Bubble, plus the ones that are getting blocked by Bubble. Like, Korra is the same thing, 20% less damage received. Plus, like, if they attack Bubble, they also get like the 12% reduction. So, good way of tanking. Korra has in for her the self-healing, plus the life regeneration, which make her also a bit tanky, like more tanky. But this is tough. I'd say equal just makes sense. Keep in mind, attack debuff makes her tank arts better than Korra. Yes. But it's only slightly. In other hand, for tanking the arts damage, Korra is a selfie, which Bubble doesn't. So it balances out there. Like, what would you rather have, a damage debuff or a self-heal? It comes down to preferences again. How strong is Korra's heal again? Was it like 2% or something? HP by 3% of max HP per second. That's also like, that's nice. Yeah, like, yeah, I think A is fine, man. I'm fine with that. What I wrote down is Korra E2A, Bubble E2A. But I'd say Bubble is much worse on E1 than a Korra, in my opinion. Or much worse is also, like, much worse is the wrong way of saying it. What did Korra have here? It's not an entire 4 tiers. I'd say E1 core. I mean, no, Bubble needs to go up. No, I don't like those E1 rankings here. They suck. They absolutely suck. The E1 rankings here are bad. I'd say all of these need to go up. Like, tanks in the beginning, right? You're using tanks mostly for tanking in the beginning. And I think those pretty much offer almost the same quality. I would put Korra A- and Bubble A-. And Korra... wait, Croissant... Yeah, I think... I said up. And I think A-. A- for Bubble is fine. How is Hoshi S... only for E1. E1 Hoshi, I swear to God, Hoshi in the E1 is so nice to have. She gets most of her strength at E1 with skill 2, and she just tanks everything. Yeah, I'd say Bubble E1 is A-. Bubble E1 A-. And then we have Korra E1 A-. I'd say this is fine. Good. By the way, if you're interested, this... Oh, wait, no. I have, like, already 30 improvements already written down. Matterhorn is a lost cause. How do you rate Matterhorn? We can look at Matterhorn now. Matterhorn isn't bad. Let's be honest. Matterhorn isn't bad. But why would you level him? There's so much better options for tanking arts damage. I think Matterhorn has its use. I have him M3. And he can tank insanely well the arts damage. He can get up to 100 res. Crazy good. Like with Nightingale and stuff like that. But usually it's, I think, 72 or 80 around there. With just the skill 2. It's not bad, but it's so niche. You don't need it. Cerny is great. Yeah, so I like Cerny. I like Arts Defender in general. I love if a defender can do more than just tanking. The thing is, right, I think Matterhorn should have higher stats in defense than a Cerny has. But let me check this. We have Cerny here that has defense 577. Oh, it might be close actually. Yeah, no, it's 100 defense more. So if it's more than just arts damage, right, it's that small thing. And skill 2 for Matterhorn, right, if you have never read Matterhorn skill. Max HP plus 46, defense plus 25, and resistance plus 90. So, like, if it comes to the actual tanking part, Matterhorn does better than a Cerny. But in the end, right, you want your tanks to do more than just tanking, in my opinion. At least that's how I play the game. So, are we fine with the rankings here? SP, SP is the skill points. How many skill points you need? Plus Module makes him tank for enemies. Module of Matterhorn gives him 4 block. There is some usages. What if there's like a ground unit, a melee enemy that deals arts damage? I think he would give some value. Wait, hold up. What did I fuck up? Cardigan D+. Cardigan just dies. She, compared to RE2s, just dies. She can't tank for shit. Her heal is so bad. You can't use her for tanking. She is not a great tank. If enemies are still weaker, she can survive. But as soon as you go to like higher difficulty stuff, she dies instant. Yeah, we said we're gonna rename the max for the for the freezers, right? To what was it? I've written it down. Maybe copy paste E1 SL7. Yeah, we're gonna copy paste the E1 SL7 to the right side as well, where max stands right now. So people, this is so confusing. I'm still not sure how we're gonna do this. Yeah, you can't get 3 stars higher than that. But if you, once you compare a 3-star max level, which would be E1 SL7, to a E2 as M3 level 70, massive difference. Bro, Cardigan, but she is B-, what do you mean? If you compare her with other at the same level, she's B-. But once you compare everyone with like the max level, she is not good. For Defender in Ice, I go Spot, Beagle, Cardigan. Wait, where's Spot? That is a great question, but I believe Spot is a healing tank. A Sentinel or something was it called. Guardian is what they call it. Yeah, but like in the end, how many of you disagree with the Cardigan D+? I think Beagle and Cardigan for my choices are about equal. It depends on the scenario, but like I think Beagle is a bit more useful than Cardigan, but it's only minimal. Cardigan should lower than Beagle. Dude, again, like you see here. Back to back, one message saying Cardigan is better than Beagle. Other message right next to it says Beagle is better than Cardigan. Very close. That's why I'd say equal is fine. I think it's not that crazy. I missed the stream. Akuro, no! Cardigan can't tank shit. What's with the watch streak? Is it that? Math for their cost, B- is fair. B- is comparing her E1, and yeah. Like B1 is B- is comparing her with the other E1s. That's like for any of my tier lists. In the first few seconds, it says this. This tier list has two rankings, E1 and E2. E1 and E2 rankings compare with other E1 and E2, and have nothing to do with each other. A character might have a lower ranking on E2, that is because it compares to the other E2. Good. I don't really have a problem because freestars don't have E2, so their tier a little bit tricky, yes. That's why I needed to do two rankings, because until this was so weird. Because you can't just give one ranking to a Cruise, which is such a good unit if you have her, like comparing her to like your roster when she's E1 level 55, like the others in your team, where she really performs well. But as soon as you start getting E2s, she suddenly becomes less good. So how do you rank her fairly? And that's why I had to do those two tiers. Max is C in my opinion. The thing, yeah, it's always opinions about this. It's very difficult to rank those 3 stars. Like, how do you compare an E1 with like an E2? It's so unfair, but like you gotta give the 3 stars the shit ranking. They have the good rankings in the E1 tier. So Sentinel Iron Guard. We have here the newest edition Underflow. I don't think Underflow might not even deserve the B+. Maybe even a B. But yeah, what do you think? I can see some of you say just called her the Sub-Sire. I mean, she's D+. Don't forget that. Plus adds a lot. But yeah, what do you think about this? B sounds right to me. B+. I am using her. I have a max level. I don't like her that much. But I went with B+ because this is also what I've been told. I'm just, yeah. Why Sentinel Iron Guard? That's their official name. At least I believe so. Is it? We can confirm this. Sentinel... Never mind, I'm wrong. Alts Protector, Guardian, what the fuck? Sentry Protector. Okay, that's something I need to fix. Okay, Sentinel Iron Guard. Where the fuck did I get this from? No, I swear, I always get those names from here. Did they change the name or something? It was Sentinel Defender before. Okay, so I'm gonna note this down. Sentinel... Oh, what was it called now? Sentry Protector. Sentry Protector. Like Ringer Healer, turn out Chain Healer. Or Ringer Healer. Wait, it was called Ringer Healer. That sounds so bad. It's not a translation error, right? Because Joestar, whoever translates the game, can just like say whatever they want. That's then the official name. There might be the correct translation, but like they just choose to name it differently. So, we continue. All in all, like, I don't see anyone here saying there's anything wrong with it. So, I think it's fine to say we're gonna continue. Good. Arts Protector. Here we have Shalem, we have Cerny, we have Asbestos, and we have Dornar. I love Dornar, but I haven't been using her at all. Cerny and Shalem. Shalem just has insane damage, but you gotta find a way to not have him die. No 6 star. I don't think Ausprotect have 6 stars. This feels more like Cesith error more than translation error. I wondered. I got it somewhere from. I didn't just invent that name. Wait. Maybe I can save myself here. Arknights A-ships. Maybe the old A-ships has that name still. Yes! Dude, you say it's a Cesith error. It's not. Sentinel Iron Guard. Dude, you say it's my bad. It's not my bad, man. Blame them for not really updating the tier list. So. I'd say Donar C+. Dude, Donar is insane. Her is a waste of DP and squad slot. Refik, Donar is really good. Donar is not that bad, man. Kinda late. I would rather say Jessica Alter was at least an S. Okay. Okay. Hold your arguments for the Arts Protector. We're gonna do a poll about Jessica Alter. Jessica Alter E2, S and S minus. What do you want? Good. Donar is pretty good. Near early game, plus she's free, so yeah. She's free, and I don't like. It's not just. I mean, if you just have, for some reason, no other option, Donar really does more than just a tank a bit. She has some decent damage output with her skill 2. So we see some S and some S minus. So it was not a crazy take from me to put her in S minus though. That's good. But I appreciate that with the vote, so I am more confident it wasn't a horrible decision. But even then, now you could say, oh yeah, S wouldn't be the craziest take either. Some would seem to agree with that. Bad thing about Donar, she has nothing about being a defender. Yeah, she's really squishy. I like as a defender. She's not that squishy, but she's squishy compared to other defenders. So I think B minus is fair. There's like, would I bring her over Wormy in a battle? Would I level her over Wormy Donar? For sure, yeah. Like, compared to the other C pluses, she really gives a lot more value than the other units that we had in C plus. Worm is the lowest bar you could give. It's one of the lower, yeah. Wormy damage though is not bad. Keep in mind, Wormy damage, even though it doesn't really synergize with what she does, her just default damage is pretty nice. Like, don't forget about that. She's not weak just because it doesn't synergize with anything. Don't forget about that. It could be worse. So, did I write anything down? No, I didn't. You also didn't say anything, I believe. Yeah, no, I think you didn't say anything beside Donar. Worm is a bunny. A bnui. So, Mudrock, Penance, Vulcan, and Lutonada. This one here I also found difficult to rank. I think Vulcan is B. I think, yeah, with how it is, I think Vulcan is B, man. I just... Maybe it's me, right? I'm not a Vulcan char. I think she's cool, but I'm not able to find any use case for Vulcan. And I just find her incredibly hard to use if I try to use her. Vulcan is on par with Donar. I'd say Vulcan's still better. Because I found being able to self-heal very versatile. But, yeah. In B or B minus, I'm down for that. Let's just do Vulcan first, because I'm very sure you guys also think Vulcan B plus is a bit outrageous. Pull. Vulcan. B plus. B and B minus. What do you want Vulcan to be at? And save your comments about Penance and Mudrock. We're gonna talk about this as well. Max Vulcan is A-. Juggernaut are all S tier for me. I am biased towards Amity or Amitiops. What's Vulcan do? You gotta read her, I think that's best. I'm not able to use Vulcan well, that's why I don't like Vulcan that much. Lutonada is probably A. I like problem is the whole class can't be healed. I would agree on Lutonada being A. Dude, there's no way Lutonada is that great. Is she that great? Like I don't know. That's why we gotta confirm this. I watched this thing. I watched this. I remember when I had to rank her, I watched this.
Usually when a new 4-star comes out, I try to find some records to test them out, and then I talk about the operator itself. This time I couldn't find a record for Utunada. That sounds very bad considering I managed it even with Verdant, but she isn't quite as bad as this implies. Let's unpack her kit.
Yeah, we're not watching the entire thing, but like, it's all about just being able to see what she can do.
She performs in practice. She's a defender, so high health and attack, but she can be healed. Usual stuff. Her talent gives her max health back when an enemy blocked by her dies. With Model, it goes up to 22% max health, which is around 950.
I don't know, man.
This sounds very similar to
it didn't look that bad here, to be honest.
Around her. Utunada's heal is both better and worse, thanks to her higher health.
She doesn't have a module, right? Does she have a module on our server already? She does, I think, right? Does she? Arknight, we're gonna close this again. She does. She heal a lot, Jesus. I don't know, man. I'm gonna rely on you. I think this is probably better because I'm, as you guys know, I'm not a Lutonada user. Lutonada A minus, B plus, B minus. I'll give you 2-minute time to vote for this one because I really just don't know. What do you think about her? You can really spread it far. Like, I know Lutonada has some use cases, but I would have severely underestimated on like how good the use cases are. But you only need, like, you need trash for it to work. This stage is like the absolute stage with just trash. I don't know about Lutonada. I really find it difficult. And like, what are they using? They use like a sculpture for Lutonada. Problem is the moment the enemies have slightly more stats, she falls off multiple cliffs. So it isn't as... Okay, I can see a B. You know what? I can see a B. I'm glad I did the vote because I saw some A's before and now I don't see a single A. I think B is fine. Lutonada B E2. Like we have 4 B minuses, 4 Bs, and 2 B plus. Hello Cesith and chat, good day or night. Hello Hertz, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think this is okay. We have Lutonada as well. You say... Yeah. I note down. Lutonada is gonna get B. I think that's the best. I don't know about E1 though. Like, you need other ways to heal her up, I believe. And I don't like that. I don't like for E1 rankings, right? It's so difficult that you can heal her other than herself. And you're not having buffers and stuff like that. You're not having a sculpt or anything. You're not having this special kind of heal. You're not having Angelina 2. You're not having Perfumery 2. It's very hard. I miss this song. It's Pokemon song, I believe. Yeah, I'd say Luxnado B and the other thing is likely gonna stay. Hear me out, Sissy. Vulcan Heli Drop 40, 50 SP. Blocks 2 dodges. Blocks 2 dodges. Wait, blocks 2 dodges and regens HP and attack with 2300 attack. Definitely worth a minus. How is her heal? I remember she just always died on me every time I tried to attack strong enemies. I feel like it only works against trash. Vulcan. Not the craziest defense, and I think the heal, right? She needs to get the kill for the heal. Takes 15% or takes 15% less damage from enemies blocked by this unit. When skill is activated, immediately recovers 60% max HP. Afterwards, restores 4% of max HP per second. And it gains 30% physical meter dodge. Physical meter dodge while skill is active. Skill 2 does block -1, attack interval slightly increases, deck plus 150. Restores HP by 10% of max HP when attacking and attacks all targets blocked. I don't know, man. I gotta test her. This is not something I can decide right now. Sound no good. Both no goods. I don't know. It doesn't. For me, it doesn't sound that bad. Not gonna lie. The thing is, right? I do have Vulcan. And I do consider Vulcan being a welfare unit. Or consider Vulcan a welfare unit. So add her in the squad. I also did the batch setting and Vulcan is here. So at one point I might decide that Vulcan is fine to use. If she need pot, so big no. Holy max pot Vulcan. I wish she would max pot. Yeah, we're gonna do some testing. But testing I can do alone. I don't need to waste your time, and I should use the time because Cesith is so big. We have so many operators that I just can't do the testing all like on stream. But I've noted it down. Oh yeah, no, the penance thing. Penance and Mudrock discussion we haven't done yet. This is quite a controversial area. I feel like everyone has like some takes. How you got Vulcan? Recruitment. I'm the other way around and is missing one Vulcan pot. For me, I mostly get Indras. No, I mostly got Vulcans and I've gotten 2 Indras in my life. Or maybe 3. We recently got 2, I believe, in the recent recruitment thing. I haven't gotten Indra in 3 years. You can get her with the voucher you get by 1,000 recruitments. You get one for 300 and one for 1,000, I believe. Unless you pick twice Vulcan, which would be surprising. So, good. What's the plan? We need to discuss Mudrock and Penance. What do you think? I think Mudrock Penance is fair. I saw some other takes before, but I believe so as well. I'm missing just the last pot. Don't have that option anymore. Oh, rough. Oh, you're missing. Okay. So, I don't know if Penance E1 is good enough to be S. Yeah, Mud and Penance same tier. Penance and Mud shine with different conditions. So, both same S is fair for me. So, the question is mostly if they do deserve S tier. I believe they do. I think Penance is better. But yeah, in the end, yeah. People seem to agree. Penance E1 is A tier. I will write that down that I need to consider this. Penance E1. We're gonna do a poll. Penance E1. Oh, that's a lot of tiers. S minus. I think this is like a very strong archetype in the beginning of the game, I believe. Good. Dude, you don't know how big my freaking TXT file already is. Penance E1 is... What do you guys are voting? We see 1 S minus. Oh yeah, we see A pluses as well. It's either A plus or S minus. I'd say I can for now note down A plus. That is fair. Madrock is a broken S at E1 and both on E2 are good. So S are fair. I'm fine with S, man. Like, considering how good they are, I think S is fine, in my opinion. We actually see a lot of S minuses. So in that case, I'm gonna write down S minus for now. I say for now because this might change, right? I do some testing. I won't test everything I write down here. But for those that I'm not sure, I will hopefully put some effort in. They're good, but only can be healed with Perfumer and Angelina. Tell them about class, yes. I mean, there's also like a Perfumer, Angelina, Amiya is there, they can heal them. The bar class, as you mentioned. And I'm very sure there's more that they can heal that. There's a lot more they can do that. Many have like a hidden passive heal. Alpha S minus Penance skill 2 is strong, but it's not... It is not feel... It's not... It makes sense. I rather use Order at E1. Okay, let's just do... Oh no, it's fine. I will go into this and see if I will change S or S minus. Otherwise, like, if I leave it at that, make a comment in the new version of the tier list, and we will see how many people agree or argue with you, and then I can make a decision based on that as well. But yeah, I think we don't talk about this enough. Let's continue. Dualisto. An archetype that I have personally not been using since a few years. Eunectus is someone... Okay, I do often use. I think Eunectus is really nice. I like Eunectus. I even think A plus is barely ranked. I would love to give her S minus, but I know it's not. It's not. But I personally, like, I would put her S minus. I think I've heard her many times higher than A plus, but people really dislike Eunectus and think Eunectus is weak. I think Eunectus is so incredibly strong. The hell, she's B? What do you mean she's B? Eunectus is nowhere near B. Like, she's a tank that actually provides value. I don't even have the module, right? Eunectus is pretty strong, but the cases where you need her are very rare. Oh, you talk about Aurora. Okay, now that makes sense. A duelist caps at A minus, to be honest. You need to go through too many hoops to make them work. Yeah. Maybe I have to put her A. We can do a poll on Eunectus. Let's do this. And do this. The cost is too high, agree. Poll. Eunectus. We're gonna go for A plus, A or A minus. I'm gonna write down as well E2 and I give you 1 minute time to vote. But like, look at this. Eunectus is not only super tanky, like she's here 1000 attack, 630 defense, an insane HP pool. But like, she also is able to kill this one. I know this is not incredible. But now look, just let me show you when the enemy spawns. Skill is up for like 35 seconds, so let me show you. Once it spawns, look at this. That's like almost like if you would have the module, it's 2 shots. It's attacks 3 at the same time. It's like, it's such a huge upgrade. It's 3300 raw damage. defense plus 160, and it heals her as well. And she can be healed by others. Like, it has so much. I don't think it's that bad. I really think this is good. This is really nice. Sure, but getting there is like going to school uphill both ways. But like, she's a module to help her out with that. It's the downside of expensive, yeah. I'd say Eunectus is gonna be written down. Eunectus. I write down A for now. But we might change this to A minus. But like, I think A, dude. If comparing the value she gets or she gives me to other like A's, she still gives me like so much value. But I wouldn't like neglect on like what she can do once you got the point of her being able to use skill 3. Good. I wrote down Eunectus. Who else here do you want to have changed? While skill 3 is active for Eunectus, she's barely as now to get there by over 30 BP blocking SP gain too high damage to defend. That's like you can use so many things that help you regen offensive and defensive skills. But in the end, even without using those, she gets there. It's not impossible. Her initial SP isn't that bad. Eunectus saved me a couple of times, but that's it. Other situation, normal defender would bring more than Eunectus. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, I wrote down A. I will likely put her in A. And if we're gonna do, like, those tier list reviews more, right? And if you guys still believe it's too high, it's gonna be adjusted then. It's just, like, I don't want to make too crazy changes from one tier list to the other that are sometimes even a bit, like, outrageous. Like, it could be that she's A minus, but there's, like, in all A minuses, she's 100%, like, she's much better than most units I've placed in A minus. What would I give on no guy? I would trade so many of my units on welfare of my welfare account for Eunectus. So Cement can attack 5k at like an Cement is higher than B minus in my opinion. Tank that she is the tank is physical damage tank. Can tank take 5k attack like nothing. Cement are good for physical attack. Cement doesn't take physical damage. Eunectus is A for sure, but I can't for sure what A she is. Okay. She allows it to tickle her. Eunectus skill 1 is her best skill. Okay. So we see a lot of Cement upgrades. I will write down Cement to B. Cement E to B. Noted that down. Are you satisfied with this? I would say we can continue because the tier list is still another 4 minutes long. Good. By the way, very important, I mentioned this the last time, I will mention this again. OP is now getting split into OP plus, OP minus, and OP. So, Shu, what kind of OP is she? Also in the E1 tier list there's no OP. In the 1 section, yeah. So Shu OP minus, OP minus. Shu OP minus. Good. Nobody gets OP flat because Wizardel. I think Milner got OP flat. Because Milner, I believe, is like the closest to Wizardel, or almost the closest. Wizard is OP plus, yeah. Milner overrated. I disagree. Or was it Degen? I don't know who. Was it Milner that we put OP? Or was it Milner? Wait, I have it here. Milner E1 A. Milner E2 OP. As for Degenbreaker, I don't think we noted that down. Yeah. But like, because we didn't note anything down, that means she's also OP. So that's fine. If this is our OP plus, I vote OP for sure if that's the case. Like, I think we gotta vote for this. But yeah, I think it's either OP or OP plus. No, it's either OP or OP minus, sorry. Shu, E2, OP or OP minus. I still don't know how I visually designed this, that like it's an OP minus there, because OP already fills the entire space. I would probably put the minus sign underneath the OP. It's just OP minus. So yeah, we see too many OP minuses. I have written it down that way in my TXT file as well, so it's fine. Next! Or do you see anything else? I think Zarya S is fine. I think Blamey Shine A+ is wrong. Like, if you guys want Unactus A flat, I think Blamey Shine is A flat as well. Actually, I would say Shu and Zarya E1 can go one tier higher. I'm down for this. Actually, yeah. Shu can out-heal Certus self-harm. Yeah, so Shu E2 is OP, E1 Shu is S+, you would say. If you think this is outrageous, just let me know in chat. And Zarya E1 is S. Blamey Shine OP with Sleep Team, yes, but like this is exactly what I mean with synergizing. You need a very specific team to make Blamey Shine work. About OP, there's no OP in the 1 tier list, by the way. In the E1 section, there is no EOP category. There is not a single character in E1 that can be OP. So what do you think about Blamey? Would you put Blamey in A+, or would you get her a rank lower compared to the other A+s? For me, if we have down Unactus, I think Blamey Shine is just as difficult to use in a normal team than a Unactus is. But there is one big problem. You can get Zarya in recruitment by install or roll on Blue Banner. Blamey A only if Unactus went down. And Unactus did go down. I think Blamey and Unactus in value are equal. 100%. I saw so I wouldn't place Blamey in S tier. It's more about ranking her down than up. Blamey skill 2 is pretty good even without the Sleep Team. Okay, we're gonna do a poll for this. I don't think we are... Well, I have an idea what to really think about Blamey. Blamey A+ or A? What do you want? In that case, we're gonna leave Blamey A+, it seems. Yeah. Blamey skill 2 allow her to effectively double her block count while doing good damage. Okay. You're all just Unactus hater for no reason. I swear to god, Unactus must have dodged your poll so you dislike her so much, and now you like Blamey. There must be a reason for it, and it's not just the gameplay. Good, let's continue in that case. Baseline, I believe, is also fine. So, we have more Guardian. Nerl, Hang, Gami, and Spot. And Spot, even compared to like the E2s, I think Spot is still like very, very usable. Gives a lot of value, and yeah. Gami better than Spot. And that's what she ranked as. Gami is ranked better than Spot. Gummy and Spot are equal on the same level. But because Spot cannot reach the same level as Gummy, Gummy is certainly better. I'm drunk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, about Hang and Gummy. But Spot is... No, Hang is better than Gummy, yeah. It's just a bit difficult. Hang for sure. Hang is not bad. But it's a bit difficult to use. I think this is all very decent. If you think all of this is fair, let me know. I'd say Hang is even A+. I wouldn't go that far. Refik out here with like some crazy takes. A Refik tier list would be interesting to see. I feel like I'm not sure how people would receive a tier list Refik if you would do one. I think that would be interesting. Didn't you do? I think you did one actually. Null still the... Wait. Null still the best 5-star healer, yes. I gotta... Okay, wait a second. Is she better than Baseline? Or is Baseline and Null about the same level? Good. In that case, then I would say instead of... No, I think Baseline should go down one. Baseline... Like, when I ranked this, I thought Baseline would be stronger than Neural. A-. I gotta reread Baseline again. I don't think I remember what he can do. It's been a while since I read this. So, Baseline. Baseline, res plus 12. If there are allied operators in the 8th rank, Talos gets another 4 res. So, 16 res. Not bad. Next attack is the default one. Pretty much equal. Attack plus 80%. Stop attacking, focus on healing nearby allies. Each heal giving the target a barrier that absorbs arts damage equal to 6% of Baseline's attack. I don't think this is bad. Res plus another... Wait. Res plus 14 if there are allied operators in 8th rank tiles. Both... Okay, plus 19 res. Reduces damage taken by 15... I don't know. This sounds strong. He has a 60-second skill. I don't know. I think he sounds better. Like 60-second skill, 6 XP cost is high, but like it's also a long fucking duration for that skill. And like it gives a shield. And as I said, I'm a shield friend. I don't think Neural is that good compared to that. Increase the healing effect received by allies. Received by all allies by 10 when deployed. Okay. By increases the healing effect received by all allies by 10% when deployed. Okay, makes sense. Alright, yeah. Attack plus 80 stops attacking, focusing on healing surrounding allies. I like Baselines more because the shield. Like the shield. When allied units with less than 3% increase heal amount by 50%, when deployed, all allies receive... Yeah, it's equal. It's situational, but equal. Like, res and barrier. Don't forget, barriers are strong. And units mostly die because of Artscasters, so I have now Baseline A-. It's only Arts Barrier. Yeah, but like, you only need Arts Barrier. Usually, your allies are surviving the physical damage. Most of the time, in my opinion. It's mostly like the AoE arts, like the arts hits that really F my squad up. At least in my gameplay style. I thought it's actually cool that it's only arts. So, when a caster is hitting, it's only getting, like, it first negates only the shield part. If a physical melee attacks that unit as the shield, it goes through the shield and just attacks the HP bar. I thought of this like as an advantage, but maybe it's me. Especially like it's a 60-second heal, right? 60-second skill. So you will be able to give like everyone arts barrier. So I thought of this like as very cool. Yeah. Here we see the... Okay, I've already improved. I think this is fine. Fortress! We have Horn, we have Ashlock, and we have Fire Whistle. Fire Whistle and Ashlock I found really hard to rank. I don't know. I found them to be not easy. I would say it's fair in my eyesight from what I'm seeing. If you think it's fair, you can write fair. Fire Whistle can burn. Okay, Fire Whistle. We have here the attack plus 12% when not blocking an enemy, defense plus 12 when blocking an enemy. Yeah, classic stuff. Fire Whistle better than Ashlock. I think Ashlock is slightly worse than Fire Whistle. Okay, good. I like that you're agreeing with each other. Next attack deals 185 attack as physical damage and burns damage. Enemies burning enemies take 3% of Fire Whistle's attack as art damage per second. Okay. Well, it's not elemental burn, right? It's just burn. So how would... Oh wait, I actually showed you the wrong thing. So, would you say Ashlock is B+, or would you say Fire Whistle is A? Or would you say they're just equal? I think Ashlock could go down a tier, though she is harder to use as well as being slightly weaker. Then more than 1 hour later, I missed a lot. I mean, you can't be here for every single second of us discussing every single thing. I would Fire Whistle A. Yeah, I think then I do Fire Whistle A. I like that archetype. It's not an archetype I use a lot, but I think it's a very strong archetype in general. So Fire Whistle A. Horn should be S. I don't know about that. That's calling for a call. Horn. S or S+. I think Horn S sounds fine to me. So, yeah, many seem to agree. It's also gameplay style, right? I can see that, like, because of Horn being so strong to have this unique range, he can really break for you with your gameplay style a lot of things. But obviously not everyone plays the same and likes it the same way. All I gotta say is, I have Fire Whistle open and I still think this is so fucking hot, man. Oh, this is so hot. So, let's continue on the more, or focus on the more important things. Oh no, I closed this. Where were we? Fortress here. Horn is S+ for AFK, definitely not but overall anymore. Okay. Good. Pioneer! We have reached Vanguard. Blamed. This was also something we talked many times. Let's just return and why are we watching Fi? Because Fi's life. Siege A is crazy. Is it really? No cap, Texas is better than Siege. Dude, that's the thing. Siege A-. Saga Flametail Siege. Oh my god, Texas Siege. I don't know about that, man. I think... I don't know if I would prefer... I don't know. It would be a tough decision. Why is she A? People said Siege is worst unit to who? Like, where? To which compared? She's not the worst unit. There's Vigil. She will never be the worst. There's Tsukinogi. Are we Texas and Seema are more used up than Siege. So, what would you guys' suggestion be of how I rank this? Put Siege 1 down. I found this incredibly hard to rank because I'm a Texas user. I use Texas and sometimes Siege as well. And I just like Siege for the trash mobs that are coming in the first few seconds. Saga, Flametail, Texas, Seema, Siege. The thing is, people say Seema is also above Siege. So, if we put Texas to A and Siege... No, I think them... You're all hating on Siege. I don't think Siege is that bad. I can see a universe where I put Texas and Seema in A. She's not that bad. I've been using pot but we're not considering potential. That's the thing. Pot is gonna be ignored. All she is just kills small enemies. They're equal, but Texas is slightly better. Yeah, I would honestly just do all 3A. Siege, Texas, Seema, all 3A. Guys, hear me out. Siege is A or even A+ for me, but surely not a strong choice as, yeah. Texas S-. Those are some crazy takes here. Seema A-, Texas Siege A. Now vote for Siege. Okay. We're gonna do a poll. Ver Siege. Siege A. Oh wait, no. A. We gotta do 3 votes for this to be accurate. A or A-. Because otherwise I will not get an idea of like what you think. I think Siege A is fine. Texas is not that crazy, dude. She gives you a bit DP and the stunny. That's not crazy. Flametail and Saga just chilling as we discuss Siege. Yeah, Saga and Flame... Dude, I swear to God, this was a difficult section here, Pioneer. I find this still a very difficult one. You see, like, we have 3 A's and 4 A-. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm fucked either way. Flametail and Saga provide you with, like, at least some capabilities during their skill downtime. Or, like, skill downtime. You have skill 2 Saga that does some crazy cool stuff. Giving your units, or the units next to her, that can kill the thing, 2 SP. Plus, she can do AoE damage while she's regenerating DP. Sounds to me like a lot more valuable than just, like, one stun every 40 seconds or something. But they're Vanguards. Why do we... Because most of the time when you place a Vanguard, it's not just your Vanguard. Like, it's mostly just your Vanguard blocking. So the Vanguard shouldn't just immediately die. You can summon with a Saga. You can wait for longer before you deploy someone else because she's able to survive and kill the stuff that is coming. Like, I feel like if I want to place, right, something that costs 20 SP, I find it a lot more easy to use a Saga, or like 30 SP, to just use the Saga that can, like, hold the lanes much longer than the Texas can. Texas has this one stun and then it's over. Saga S- for her skill 3 because her skill 2 isn't much stronger than Siege skill 2. It's mostly a talent that really makes Saga shine so much more. The talent that, like, gives everyone 2 SP when when everyone kills the trash is nice. Like, really nice. I find this incredibly difficult. pull. We know you guys, you want Texas A. That's guaranteed. We're gonna do SEMA. A and A minus. So I am now able to determine what you want. I still believe the best decision I can make is for this tier list, put all of those 3 units in A and see how people shit on the tier list. I think that's the best I can do. I think Cesith is underestimating how big 2 initial DP and 7 cost is. Maybe a bit. Saga S minus Flametail A plus. Oh, don't start the Saga and Flametail discussion. Dude, I've been over this. People have been... Oh, this was such a long discussion. There is some Flametail sims and some Saga sims. You can't win with this one. Simping, I'm talking numbers. But like, the thing is, everyone has a different playstyle. And because there's 2 different kinds of units with 2 different fan bases and 2 like different gameplay styles, one like the other more than the other and one like the other more than the other. So it's like you can't win regardless of what you're doing there. If you want to do a funny bagpipe, Texas SEMA, they cost nothing. They have enough damage to hold and give quick DP for other units. I'm playing Arknights. I find Saga better. Dude, Refik. That's what I said. Didn't we just had someone that said Flametail lower? Or like higher? I'm not sure. I find Saga best Vanguard for me. But I've been in this discussion for so many times that I just decided there's 2 groups of people. Some are Saga sims, some are Flametail sims. Some stand behind them, some stand behind the other. It's a fight you can't win. I don't care about Flametail versus Saga. I need Texas go up. Yeah, SEMA is a minus. So, Texas above Siege. This is a tough one. So, I'm gonna say Texas is gonna get an upgrade. E2 is gonna be A. And I will leave it at that. I will do for the next version. I will read the comments on how I get shit on how much I get shit on, and then we will see what yeah, we will see about it. Maybe I get like this is difficult. I have to get more opinions than just 20 or 30 people. So this one seems so lazy. Wow. Just put everything in B and say like I'm done. This can be potential for spicy comment, yeah. But like, this is difficult. No complaints for this page. Dude, yeah, I know, but like, it looks so lazy. Chiave is at least with SEMA in the P economy. Yes, but if it comes to anything else, SEMA has at least some useful stuff. Res Shred is like the worst thing to give a freaking Vanguard that is supposed to only regenerate DP. I think Ponycorus is so attractive. Career is trash, $3 yeah, exactly. No one cares about these pioneers plus Cronk is a cutie, so the position is good. Where is Scavenger? Good question. We can maybe check the next page to find her. Oh! Good, found her. Yeah. The topic of career versus Scavenger, I've watched Silvergun about it. I agree with him what he said because I still believe. Scavenger and career are the same strength, while career is better. Sorry, career is better than Scavenger. Scavenger, career. Scavenger needs to be at least E2. No, I play no gacha, man. In most scenarios, I will pick a career over a Scavenger because I want her, like if I place one Vanguard, Refik, you gotta consider, your gameplay is different. You don't use Scavenger as the first unit to place down because you want DP. But in normal use, use a Vanguard for this reason. A Scavenger, the first unit to place down, is just gonna die to the incoming enemies. a career at least survives to get the DP. And to use like the DP. Like, yeah, you get the stuff. If you only have Scavenger, or if your Scavenger is your Vanguard for DP regeneration, she's just gonna die. Scavenger is too bad to hold the lane. You're not able to get those valuable DP. But because one maybe likes attack and one maybe likes defense, it's their only difference. If you like attack, you pick Scavenger. If you like defense, you pick career. I found career a lot more useful than a Scavenger, but I would say they're about equal if it comes to like probably playstyle. But I would always pick a career over Scavenger. Yeah, we're talking about E2 level 17 max, but we're also talking about their use case. You play Vanguards only. You likely don't place career or Scavenger as the first unit on the ground. But if you were, would you play Scavenger first? That is squishy against the enemies that are incoming, or would you place a career that can at least survive? For me, it's such a clear decision for me here. We're talking about max units here. Career is better, yeah. So career wins, yeah. This looks like a very thought out tier list. I try my absolute best, but there's definitely more. Yeah, I need to focus. I like definitely more I need to fix. Not focus, fix. I try my best to think everything out. And if it's a category that I am not proficient in, there's a few of them that I at least get the inputs from my Twitch chat or anyone else that has more knowledge to give at least decent rankings. Because there's over 300 units. I didn't play every unit. I didn't use every unit. I try my best to use every unit once, but like actually using for my own gameplay, not even close. Like they're actually using, I use like a fraction, maybe 5% of all the units. So it's for me very hard to really do everything by myself. That's why we do those reviews. Vanilla to C. But she is C+. Vanilla is D+. Once, like, compared to other units. Or do you mean down? Or you mean down? Oh yeah, I'm down with Vanilla down. Vanilla and Fang actually both down. E1 career is better, E2 Scavenger is better. E2 Scavenger because I thought she would get hotter with E2, regret wasting mats. Okay. Vanilla is below Fang. Yeah. Yeah, I think Vanilla we can go down. Vanilla, wait. Yeah, Vanilla D. E2 D. Good. Now I can say Scavenger E2 art is good. Dude, we're not talking about art. But Scavenger just is one of my favorite, like, no, I can say this for every character, but I fucking love Scavenger's design. Scavenger is so incredibly hot. Her E2 is a downgrade, which you're right, but look at this. This is hot. This is so hot. Now you see the downgrade. This is not so hot, but then you see this. Beside this yellow glow, this is high level. Like for this reason, I would consider increasing her rankings. But like, yeah, this, like, I like this. She's a lesbian. You have no chance. For her, I would be cutting off my dick. I can see that I would be doing that. So I can become a lesbian for her. It's not impossible if you believe hard enough. So, I think it's only temporary. A lesbian girlfriend is forever. So, we gonna be continuing with the list. Let's see if Ken cosplay woman pretty well. Been practicing a lot. Wait. Cesith, here's my take. For me, you use Pioneer to stall a bit, not deal damage. So career is definitely... Yeah, same thing for me. That's how I use them. But I have ranked them equally because it comes down to playstyle. Some go for the damage, some like to go for the tankiness. I'm a tankiness player. This is always a shit show. You guys will not agree with this. I would almost prefer to just skip this. I would prefer to just skip this. Because it doesn't matter what I do, I'm just fucked. Cesith needs to be S-. Myrtle is not S-. Oh god, this is gonna be a mess. Yeah, hit me. regardless of, like, I cannot rank them. Like, how do you rank them? There's no clear way of ranking them. Okay, I love Cesith, but she's not S+. I'm pretty sure. Okay. We gotta go for it. We'll only do the E2 now. Cesith. We're gonna start with Cesith. I think Cesith is the wife of Echo Chen, if I'm not wrong. S+, S, and S-. Where do you play Cesith? The thing is, like, the reason why Cesith is higher than the others is, right, after you got the DP, right, on the field, or like, how I say this, besides regenerating DP, Cesith gives value, more value than a Merle, and that's why she's S. It's just the value that she gets, or that she gives you beside just the DP regeneration. But like during, like, it's still like 2 or 3 skill activations before you undeploy her. And in the meantime, it's better to have someone that gives you additional stats and stuff than just someone that just stands around and gives the other Vanguards a heal. And Myrtle is literally the most overrated OP in the game. Just put everyone S and be done with it. That's what I did for the longest. But I swear to God, you don't know how much trash I got for this. Problem, she is expensive for Flag Vanguard, yeah. But she's not too expensive that you can't use her. Not OP skills, OP talent, she's the most OP flag bearer. Okay, so I will note this down. The Cesith is gonna become S. So, and then my question to you is, where do you place Myrtle? Because I talked about this with like many people, and I could never actually end up being satisfied with what I ranked them, because there's so many arguments in either faction that it's just very hard. It's just very hard. Myrtle is easy S+. You say S+, so how is Myrtle better with S+, like with max level, with everything maxed, than a Cesith, than a Elysium, than a Van King? How is she better than all of these? What can she do what others can't? Because less DP. Is this the only reason? Every Vanguard should be the same in the ranking period. Myrtle only S+ or OP if you pair her with Bagpipe. Yeah, we're not talking about initiative. Yeah. Like, if you play Vanguards only, probably Myrtle is like one of your best units, but still, yeah. Elysium S, Cesith, and Van King S- and Myrtle A+. This is my opinion. Okay. I still believe Myrtle is like one of, like, in general, flag bearers is such a strong archetype. I wouldn't rank them so low, because they are literally breaking the game if it comes to regenerating DP. Just because of them, having high or like expensive units is not a problem anymore. If you would only be using like a Texas or a Siege, you'd be waiting ages to get the stuff down. So, she gives more DP, heals all Vanguards, both her skills is easy to understand. So, the thing is like Myrtle, right? Beside Myrtle, will we have other Vanguards in the team? Maybe one. Does this make up for all the talents that those 3 units here also have unique talent? We have a Van King that can increase the ASPD and also heals the units around him. We have an Elysium that can buff the snipers in your team, plus can uncover invisible enemies. And we have Cesith that I don't remember the talents of right now, that we're gonna look at now. That is the wrong one. Here. So, Cesith deploys with banner within the surrounding 8 cells of the banner. Allied units have ASPD plus 10, and the enemies have minus 10 ASPD. So, very nice thing to have. After deployment, the next operator has minus 2 DP cost. Also very nice. So while she's more expensive than Merle, she can decrease the next one's deployment costs. So you pair it with a Mountain or something, you're gonna have like a good defense in the beginning. We need to increase the size of the font a bit so you can read it better. Then you have like skills that are actually amazing. Stops attacking immediately, gains 10 DP. Throw the banner to the location off the ground. Enemies dealing 300 physical damage and stunning them for 3.5 seconds. Enemies within the surrounding 8 tiles of the banner are inflicted with slow and 3% fragile effect when the skill ends. Retrieve the banner. Merle and Siege are always in my main team. Marvin, I'm glad you weren't here when we did the Siege discussion. Apparently, Siege is going down to A-. And Texas... No. Yeah, Siege is gonna be A, I believe. What did I write here? No, Texas is gonna go A, and Siege is gonna be A. That's what I decided on. The lowest I can put Merle is S+. Did we do the Merle? You guys said Merle. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I really don't. I still use Merle, but that's because I only have like mostly Merle leveled on my account. I heard something and it makes me sad. Yeah. Chat wanted it that way. So, we're gonna continue. Still convinced all flags are equal. I can't put Merle higher than S-. You see, there's so many different opinions, but it's so difficult. I swear to God, there's like 30 people could make now this page that we saw before with like the flag bearer, and it would look completely different for everyone. I don't know. Flag is just like it. Flag is like flag is literally visualize what it means to play on gameplay. That everyone has their own gameplay. Some just like Merle. Some like to do like have their vanguards do more than just like the DP regeneration. It's just difficult. So, Charger. We have Bagpipe, we have Fang Altar, we have Reed, and we have a Viguna. I think Ines was OP, by the way. She's likely gonna be OP minus, if you are wondering. Isn't Reed better than Fang? Playstyle. But also a bit nostalgic. Siege was my first 6-star player. Yeah, Siege is a cool one. I like Siege as well. I use her still. For me, Siege and Merle and Texas. Like, I use those three if I play not no gacha. Vigna is stronger than Reed. Dude, don't start this again. Dude, this is exactly as bad as the freaking other thing. Vigna, Reed, Fang Altar, Granny, and Wildmane. Who of them is the strongest? I swear to God, I get PTSD from this shit. It's like everyone has a different one. You only use in this one as well. And this is OP minus, yes. Man, Vanguard is so interesting to discuss. I hate it! I would just hate it because this is all playstyle. The Vanguard section is all playstyle and nothing else. It's all playstyle, dude. It's so fucked up. You have Reed that can deal arts damage. You have Vigna that has insane raw damage. You have Granny that can tank and attack 2 at the same time. Like, what? Pick your poison. It's all fucked up. Like, it's all so fucked up, man. I hate it. I can see Fang Altar lower than Bagpipe. The rest just can't. It's good that people will come and discuss video engagement. I think it's interesting, super interesting. It's just for me, I know it doesn't matter how long we're gonna argue about this. It's not gonna be, not even, like, no one will be pleased. Like, you can't please anyone with this. Because everyone would do it differently for those. The problem with the Vanguard discussion is literally who has the best DP gen. Then it's the utility they provide. Fang, Reed, and... Fang, Reed, A. Vigna A minus. I can consider this. Because I think... Wait. I think Vigna is a bit low with there. Because I like Vigna. I think I have Vigna M3. Oh, no, yeah, M3. I can see Vigna being higher. E1 Bagpipe should go down. She doesn't have the speed talent yet, so she's just a 6-star Fangled. The thing, skill 2 Bagpipe is insane. But yeah, I agree. We can give her S minus for now in E1. See how people react. But I think I can get behind this. But I agree about Bagpipe not being S. Yeah, I have her S minus now. Good.
I don't know, man. I feel like Vanguard class are the class that the most people can be biased with. Cause everyone have their own different style to play on Vanguard. They just say something is shit in this class usually because they don't want to use them or don't want to invest to them cause they already conferable with a Vanguard they already have and enjoy.
Yes. I feel like the Vanguard in general is like just you only lose. There are no winners, only losers. I don't use Fang Alter yet, so I'm blind in terms of her. Agree. I'm not using Fang Alter that much either. But it's not. It doesn't help that they added more of the Charger Vanguards when I wasn't already busy enough with the 3 they already had: Reed, Vigna, and Granny. Now there's a 4th one where I don't know what to do with them. As someone who used every Vanguard in the game equally, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. But, Refik, you have a different playstyle as well. You gotta consider this as well. You're like the most knowledgeable about Vanguards, but the way you use Vanguards is completely different than anyone else uses Vanguards. Because you're not using Vanguards for generating DP. You're using Vanguards for beating every stage. So, I feel like you have to consider, like, for you, damage output is a lot more valuable than being able to tank stuff. Because you need damage, right? I feel like that also is a lot different in terms of gameplay style. Or your gameplay style experience with Vanguards is so much different than everyone else's. Bloom is not better than normal Fang. Wait. Bloom is not better than normal Fang vanilla. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Plume can be D+. I mean, I do disagree. I pick a Plume over a Fang in the vanilla every time in CC. No, in IS. But yeah. Like if you rank E2 class together, right? Fang, Vanilla, and Plume. Plume can still do some damage, you can undeploy her, and yeah, Fang, if you deploy her, she just dies. Sometimes not even getting one skill activation. I think, yeah, I like Plume actually the way it is. I like that. Yes, Plume also has fast redeploy. You get the DP back if you deploy. I think it's fine the way it is. So, we go next with Tactician. Where again, we are still not out of the freaking Vanguard class. And the Vanguard class is us. Super us. Yeah. So, Vigil is B, I see you cook. Vigil is trash. Vigil is that trash. This is how to use Plume. She blocks the first enemy. No need to defeat it. You then retreat her right before she dies, and now you have enough DP to drop a goodie. That's what I do all the time as well. Just like, she also does some little bit of damage. It's the stalling of the damage she does. And sometimes she can even get a kill. Fang and, unlike Fang and Plume, who need to activate their skill to put their weight. OP for being bad. But yeah, what do you think about this? Vigil Beanstalk It would be funny if you did put OP for Vigil, but still have him down there. That would be interesting. I'm not gonna do shit like that. I'm not gonna pull shit like that. Black Knight Vigil. I agree with Black Knight Vigil. As for Beanstalk and Vigil, I'm not a Beanstalk user. I think Beanstalk... I don't know. I watched videos. And I put it based on that, on those rankings. I always like Beanstalk design and stuff. That's why I was interested when you first released, and I looked it up quite well. But... yeah. Everyone shit on Vigil cause remember he's bad at being a 6-star. I'll put Mumu as minus. I don't know about E1 Mumu though. The thing is, E1 Mumu, people will disagree with you, I think, on that. Good, my cat wants to leave the room. I'll be right back. After using both of them, Vigil gets the job done more often than Beanstalk. This is coming from a competitive Arknights group member whose mascot is Mumu, by the way. Vigil works better solo. Beanstalk provides... Vigil works better solo. Beanstalk provides more for the team with skill 2. The only take I say for Mumu, you maybe need to explain Mumu because she's kind of like investment, if that makes sense. So is dependable in account progression. That's, yeah. Yeah. So, Mumu. We're gonna start with Mumu. We had a take that Mumu is supposed to be lower. I wonder how many agree with you. I don't know. I had Mumu also change every once in a while in my tier list because people... this was always something people disagreed on if she's S or S minus. I would say this ends up being a 50-50 again. So I wonder what you guys are gonna vote on. If you say 50-50 or not 50-50. This is for you too, by the way. So we see a lot of S minuses. And you guys would say Mumu E1 A plus, right? You would say. And E2 would be S minus, as far as I understand. I think this P-Tech for Mumu makes sense here. But like, you can still, like, SP is only for like units that you can't be brought to every stage. I feel like Mumu you can bring to every stage. SP is like really, you need specific conditions to be met that they would be performing. And I think for Mumu, she is not, like, she can still do well in stages where not all conditions are met. Good. But I wrote down the changes. We can continue. Okay, I didn't write down Vigil and Beanstalk. But I'd say Vigil B+. I'm gonna do a vote though for this because I don't know what you guys think. Vigil E2. B or B+. I can't be biased in Arknights because I don't have favorite operator. I don't think that's how it works. You might not have a favorite operator, but you have maybe most disliked operator. And therefore there will be a bias, regardless of what you're trying. There might be operators, you might not have a favorite one, but you might have some most hated ones. Can I have B-? You can vote for B because apparently it's gonna be B+. It doesn't matter what you vote. I think the chat has spoken. As someone with level 90 Vigil, he's definitely is B+ at least. I think so too. I think B is too low because he still provides me with a lot of value, even on my on my welfare only account. He still does. He is niche. But like he's still like there is some value he can provide. What do you using Vigil for? For the Read Alter event where there was the things burning that can spread, you can just use the dog and it just stops spreading. That's really broken there. And he's like doing arts damage, which is nice. He has an insane range to attack and he can do a free block with his dog for a cost of a Vanguard. When he's blocked by the dog, then he actually does some decent damage. There is some value with Vigil. You can use... but does a Trap Master gives you DP? While Vigil does a really bad job at that, he does it a little bit. Oh yeah, I hate... wait. Oh yeah, I hate Cesith. That's all. See? Also, I'm hoping for second module that will buff his defense ignore and target enemies blocked by the dog, which can definitely push him in A rank. The dog just needs to be squishier. That's the only problem I have with Vigil. If the dog would be as tanky as a fucking tank, he would be very strong. But the dog dies like a freaking fly. That's my only problem with Vigil, to be honest. The dog is his weakness. Ancient. Ancient is tough. I think very strong archetype in general. I would say Ines is OP minus. I think I'm gonna write that down. But okay, we're gonna first do the pull. Other than Ak, I have no operator that I hate, so other bias I can... wait, I can't be biased. There's always some bias going on. Ines. And OP or OP minus. You can decide for Ines what you want. So we see a few that would put her in OP. I don't mind putting her in OP, whatever you want. Just normal OP. Ines is the only one I could see OP. Okay, I definitely gonna write it down. Ines OP. She not Visible OP, yeah. She brings so much to the table. It's easier to count what she doesn't do. But Kanta should be S mine. Who's Kanta? Ah, Kanta Bill. But Kanta should be S minus S minus. Passive is just crazy strong. He passive is just crazy strong. Yeah, not OP like this though, yeah. So, then we're gonna do Canterbull. Canterbull S minus or A plus. What do you want for her? Kanta is okay. Like this one I find difficult. Kanta is really strong. Ines still Ines kill generate. Ines will kill generate DP, slow reveal, bind, steal SPD, cook your breakfast, and kill you good night. A kiss, yeah. Ines kill you good night. That's good. Nothing to change. You say like I like how Rixu says nothing to change. 4 people say S minus. It's tough. But yeah, I think Canterbull is strong. I think I used to have her in one version as in one version I think I had her S minus. But I did a huge re-rank on the tier list and then she became A plus. Puzzle is equal to Kanta. She's strong but nothing strong above her for S. Okay, Puzzle equal to Kanta is fair in my opinion too. So you would place Puzzle, I mean, just for the test. Puzzle. S minus, A plus, or A? What do you want for that? Puzzle is unironically slept on. He does do some decent damage. Now I wonder if you say, I will put Kanta S if she paired with Bagpipe. Yeah. So we see 2 S minuses, 1 A plus. I feel like people are not voting for Puzzle simply because people are not using Puzzle. So they are not as knowledgeable about him. If Kanta is S minus, Puzzle is S minus. If Kanta is A plus, yeah. And I will do the E1s as well. You know what? I'm gonna do A plus for Kanta, E1, and Puzzle. Puzzle E1. There's a reason why I put him in A in B, but I don't remember it anymore. What do you believe Puzzle's E1 should be? Well, yeah, unless if you talk about Kanta as one. Puzzle E1 is worse than Kanta. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a reason why I put him so low. E1, yeah, I'd say probably A minus is probably accurate. I gotta look through this more in depth, like more in depth, because I don't remember why I ranked him lower. So, next one is Medic. We're finally out of the shitty Vanguard class, where everything is based on gameplay. Literally everything. Good. We can finally now look at it. Now finally make objective judgments again. Do we agree with this? I swear to God, if someone says, yeah, Sister is higher than A minus. Yeah, Sister has her two amazing strong heals for twice in a battle. But it is what it is. I look at this now, and I believe Tuya should be A minus. Silence and why Warfarin yellow? Because good early investment. If there is 5 stars that are particularly good, or 5, 4, and 3 stars particularly good to level in the beginning, then yeah. But I think Warfarin needs to have that changed, because I think anyone here is totally fine. I think you want to have Warfarin leveled. No, I think I leave the yellow for Warfarin, because her buff is gonna be so nice in the future that you level her over everyone else. I think Susuro yellow glow, yeah. Susuro yellow. Good. Edit this. Silence A plus, Shining, and dude, I swear to God, Shining Silence discussion. So, what do you think about Shining and Silence? For me, like Shining, right? I think this looks at all the stages, keep that in mind, and not just the new ones that are coming out. Being able to increase the defense is so good. It's so good. I would not change this. By the way, what does the disclaimer say? Haguga Shitai. I will not elaborate more on this. But if you speak Japanese, you should be able to understand what Haguga Shitai means. Global heal defense. But it's not global heal, it's just a heal anywhere on the map, but it's not global. The definition of global heal would be something what Perfumer does, or Amiya Medic, or Angelina. It's just you have your drone. Okay, the one thing I want to increase is like Tuye goes up. So Tuye E2 goes to A minus. That's for certain, I believe. Yeah, I think Silence A plus, but I will do a vote on this. I don't think I will change Shining though, because in my opinion they're best equal. I personally prefer Shining over a Silence 1,000 times. Silence A or A plus. I want to increase Shining, but Silence can maybe have an upgrade. That's what I would do as well. That sounds to me more logical. I also wrote down Silence A plus. It is making somewhat sense. What if I turn off this light? Is this too dark then? I should be fine. This way I can at least see the screen. I can see both same tier rather than one strong over the other, yes. That's 100% more likely what I would do. But the rest, you said Susro up, I said Susro just golden glow, I think it's fine. Skill 2 is the better one, useless you use Arc or some very specific stages. For me, Shining, right, I have skill 2 and 3 M3. Sounded to me like the best idea. As for this, I think I can agree with that. Nothing outrageous, I believe. This looks to me fine. Yeah, this looks to me fine. I like this. Any other opinions? Ansel is better than Hibiscus mainly because Lancer has the range increase and a chance to double heal, so yeah. Lancer should be yellow. Usually snipers I have not snipers. Robots I have not yellow. But yeah. The thing is, I don't want to, like, people start off the game, they have like not a single one and then they level just Lancer. They would be effing themselves over. I think Gable is the best on this page, but I don't know she deserves B+. I think Gable is the best on this page as well. But there were a few stages that I only was able to beat because of Fallen Nick. But the same went for Gable as well with her skill 2. Yeah, we can do this. Change Gable position. Wrote that down as well. Hibby and Ansel should be the same tier. I would disagree. They are the same tier if it comes to like same level and everyone else in the team is around the same level as well. But as soon as you compare it with E2s, right? In an Annihilation, in an IS, right? Even though I pick sometimes Hibiscus, if I want to try hard, I always pick Ansel over Hibiscus. Because you have an additional chance of getting healed, your units, plus you have a range increase. And you can really play well with that range increase. That's why for me, I think Ansel is better than Hibiscus. Mir is Lancer with different skin. Maybe inside of Lancer this is Mir. Good. Next is multi-target medic. We have here Nightingale, the Applesauce, Perfumer, and Breeze. Always a controversial topic. For me, Breeze is an insanely good unit. For me, Breeze, like really, there's scenarios where I prefer Breeze. Maybe not over the Applesauce, but it's very close. Perfumer equals the Applesauce for me. I really wouldn't say that. Like, the AoE heal is nice, but the Applesauce range increase, insane burst heal. Yeah. I don't think she needs to be yellow. The Applesauce as period gen is crazy. I honestly say Perfumer. No, I honestly think Tilopsis should be yellow as well, in my opinion. Perfumer make me voice actor. So Rie Takahashi is the voice actor of Emilia and Megumi, and yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember this, right? But for those that never really followed my YouTube career, there was one thing I used to do, and those were the operator birthdays. So every time an operator had birthday, I was making community posts about it, and we celebrated this, which was really cool. But it just didn't pay off for me to continue doing it. But I still had an amazing time doing that. And what I want to show you, what we did with the voice actors, right? Can I open it in browser? Open with Firefox. Good. We can close this again, and now I should be able to do this. So this is what we did, right? And then you can like check out the voice actors and everything with what they voiced. And I felt like this to be kinda a cool thing. It took a lot of effort. I've not made any money from this. It wasn't beneficial for me to do this at all. It was fun to do it, but I wish I could have also made it worth putting the time into, because I spent like hundreds of hours into creating these. But yeah, this is what we used to do sometimes. Good. I think I'm fine with what we ranked here. I think we can continue. I recommend Diablosaur Perfumer to a new player in the server, and he was very thankful after doing her. Diablosaur is crazy. So, therapist! Therapist. The therapist. That is a very important word in the English language. I would even say it is the most used word in the English language. Never say a word without the in front of it, because otherwise some words might say other words that are not as good and not as common. I think Nightingale E1 is S-. I think Nightingale is absolutely insane. I think the problem though in the beginning, right? You don't need that much resistance and stuff. That's why she kind of doesn't shine there. Plus, she doesn't really have a good skill there. Whispering, that good. Yeah, Whispering is great. Oh, that good. Yeah, Whispering is fine, I'd say. What do you think about Lumen E2 to S-? We can do a vote on this. I would say, like, I'm a person that loves niche abilities. Like his being able to get rid of all statuses is so good. Lumen S- or A+. What do you want? We have one A+. In my opinion, Pure Stream should be yellow. Great early investment. I can note this down. Pure Stream yellow. I want to say Lumen is S-, but I can't defend. Remember, there's Ea, Alter now, and Nightingale. Ea, dude, we're having ranks. They're coming, and you just rank them what you think is best. Ea, Alter might go up. She might be OP-. She might be S+. We will see about that. There was one. In my opinion, yeah, I read this. E2 Lumen is at least S-. Yeah, that is good. You guys seem to agree on it. Lumen Lumen E2 S-. I appreciate the input, and also thanks so much for joining in. Void Keeper. I hope you're enjoying your first stream. So Lumen S- is fair. I can see that. I made the notes. We're gonna continue. Yeah. Wandering Medic. So about them. This one is important that we're gonna look at, because they have received a module. And so, because they have received the module, things are now different than they used to be. Let's start with Ea. Ea module. It does restores the HP of allied units and recovers elemental damage by 6% of the attack. I think everyone got that same effect here, from as far as I understand. Increases the max HP of friendly units within range by 8% and reduces the elemental damage they take by 14. That's nice. It's just a nice addition. And then you have skill 3, right? Attack range becomes global, and each heal is converted to a -5 heal sequence separated at different targets, each with 6% healing effectiveness and elemental damage recovery. The effect of the second talent is increased 5 times. Second talent is increases the max HP of friendly units within range by 6% and reduces the mental damage they take by 12. The Walter of Medics. So, what do we think about Ea Alter? Does it make her OP-? Is she deserving OP-? Ea Alter. E2 OP, wait, no, OP was fine. OP- or S+. So, which one are we going for? I wouldn't be surprised to just have her now OP minus. Alter OP minus. Dude, this tier list will have so many changes. We're like at 40 to 50 changes now. Not considered like in general like 50 characters we've written down. We have 66 lines. We have like 50 characters written down and some have like multiple changes. E1 and E2. Herald B+. I'm down for Herald B+. Malberry and Honeyberry are almost equal, but Honeyberry is very slightly better. So switching their position maybe. The thing is like position left, right really doesn't matter. But I think you're right. Honeyberry switching position with Mulberry. I'm down with that. I used him and he didn't pull his weight. I am down with changing Herald as well. I don't think we need to pull about that. Unless you're really disagreeing with this. I have Herald and I don't know. I need to level him more. To maybe see some results when using him. The rest I think is pretty much fine. Yeah, Honey's better, but like only slightly, that it doesn't really make a change in the rankings. So, Reed Alter, Amiya, Medic, Hibiscus Alter, and Vendela. What do we see here? I like Vendela's design so much. Reed Alter OP minus. Looks fine to me. The Reed Alter thing, there's one person that has been asking for like 7 tier lists in a row for making Reed Alter finally OP tier. That might be his time. You guys have the chance to make this person happy. Reed Alter V2. OP minus or S plus. I don't think she's OP. She's like so borderline. She's so borderline. Not fuck the guy. Reed Alter is my waifu. She's my favorite character among all in this game. But yeah. I like how he's like I like how you literally said fuck this guy in particular for no reason. Dude, he has been trying so hard to get his wife Reed Alter to OP tier. I feel bad for him. I don't know why you would say it in particular, like fuck this dude. Man. But yeah, nah, I really like Reed Alter. And there is an argument to be made here for OP minus, but the majority still believes in S plus. What OP about Reed? Her design. So simple. I can't understand why you don't see this. I don't think Reed is an OP. She still has certainty where he'll get hit hard from what I can. Yeah. I don't think she's OP either, but like, yeah, I feel bad for the dude, man. I don't know her skill tree deletes the concept of living, but of dying. But the thing is like it's not always like this. She cannot explode if she can't kill. That's what I mean. She needs to get the kill. Against trash, she's broken. For me, I can't give OP. Yeah, it seems majority agrees with like she's not OP. Okay, the rest of this list I assume is fine, right? Then I would be continuing. Chain Healer. What do we want here? Papyrus, the one I added. So, this is the only one of the new units that I did my research myself before the stream. That's why she has already the rankings in. What do you think? No clue about Papyrus too. We looked at her in the beginning. She does shield. I'm a massive fan of shield. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Unless some of you say, yeah. I use Paprika and I will say she's like whatever. Chain Healer is certainly a class, true. Certainly a class. If it's a good one or not is another question. So, we have here the Detzel Binder class. Chain Healer is just quirky AoE medics. It's AoE medics with a better single target heal. As for this one, I don't know, man. Suzerain seems fine. Angelina maybe is A. Angel should be S-. I don't think so. Like, she really... The uptime and everything, she does literally nothing when she doesn't have the skill besides like the global heal. I don't know. Look alright here. Okay, we do seem to be... Oh, you guys seem to be agreeing with what it says here. And that's fine. Acro pulling out the Suzerain emoji from Jan! I didn't know she had Suzerain emojis. Good, next one is Bodenko, Glaucus, Earth Spirit, and Arknights. Also, by the way, for last page, did you see anyone that deserves a yellow border? Always think about that. If you see someone that deserves a yellow border, let me know. Okay, for this one, definitely not. Bodenko. Bodenko, yes. Bodenko deserves a yellow border for sure. Bodenko is like one of the 4 stars. Unlikely Orchid equals Earth Spirit. I'd say we can do an Earth Spirit C-. They are definitely closer to each other, but like Earth Spirit is really trash. Kamasla with no damage. Yeah, it's... I think C- is fine. Earth Spirit is fine. Okay, we're actually making a poll about the least used character in the game, likely. Earths. I want to have like stats in Arknights to know what are used units, what are the most used units, how much damage, like highest damage and stuff, who does the highest damage, a scoreboard like this. I feel like that would be so helpful for the game. I would love to see something like this. We said Earth Spirit, right? C or C-. Honestly, I'm so down to have like a score with like highest damage, highest defense ever accomplished. Imagine for the highest runs, right? You have a scoreboard and the highest defense you had, right, is getting added to the scoreboard, and then like you have like those highest possible things. That would be so cool. I'm down for that. So apparently like Earth Spirit there is fine. And I'm not gonna change this. Yeah, that looks fine. Good. Next, we have a Bardo. Bardo, I thought Silver Children might be Bind is good, but it's so niche. What? Why you even put airspeed even lower? That's just like you admit that you hate her. She doesn't really do much besides slow. Okay, now hear me out. Yes, I hear you out. CES3 has, yeah, Civil Light, Crazy Survival. Yes, that's true, but... is it like, it's like almost the same or similar to like Sculptor Skill 3. I am, by the way, the Heidi B Plus I can agree with, by the way. 100%. I think Heidi is so versatile. B plus. Like you have the either no block or one more block. Heidi is cool. So, brief rundown of what Heidi does. Heidi has 2 skills. One skill where she removes the block count from every one of your units, which sounds weird, but if you use it right, it can actually be nice in some scenarios. And then you have the other skill where she gives everyone +1 block when the skill is activated, which is also fine. And has like there obviously one more block is doesn't need to explain. It has definitely some cool use cases. I used her before because of that. I don't know if it helped me to clear the stage, but I definitely used it. She can the passive heal, right? She can heal anyone that is like unhealed by units, right? That's cool. That's what Bard do. If you only use ranged units, her attack buff is just free and pretty crazy. Yeah, there is some scenarios, so I can see that. Her mummy outfit gives me motivation buff. Yeah. My decision is based on the tree annihilation. Where I speedrun killing all trees and was missing a fast enough attack buff and my Hari is unbuilt. Yeah. I think Civilized should stay S tier just because of 2 or 3. Yuchan is SP. She's just good in special scenarios. Is she always better to bring her over a normal unit? No. For that reason she's SP, because it needs special situations, different conditions to be filled, that you can use her more efficiently than normal unit. Yep, we're gonna continue. Hexer! Shamare. Shamare, yellow border, yes or no? I believe because she's kinda not easy to play, I would say no. Because she also gets so much wrong with mastery, because that needs too long to actually help new players. That's why I would say no yellow border, but yeah. Kishra is gone. Yeah, we're already over Kishra. Shamara S, Gnosis and Shamara definitely not same tier. Did someone say same tier Shamara and Gnosis? Fun, Cebit Chicken Solo DPS Dolly in SL8 plus true damage good for. Yeah. The Civilized is very interesting if it comes to like the bind and true damage. Yeah, Shamara is not early camp friendly. I agree with this. We are gonna go. She needs the M3 to really shine. That's what Shamara is. But I wonder, Shamara, do you want her A+, or do you believe she has the potential to be S-? While I change the music or turn back on the music, you guys can let me know what you think. I don't know about Lucilla though. I feel like she's below Promex. I felt like they're about the same. When I read through all the skills and made the decision, I remember that I said, I thought to myself, yeah, it sounds about equal. It depends on gameplay for these as well. It depends like what kind of stage you're playing and how you play the game in general. Yeah, Shamare A+ is also seems to be fine. It's so good that I can do consistent pulls here. That helps so much. Yeah, we're gonna leave Shamara the way it is. I think all in all, I'm very happy with how it is. I won't vote cause I don't know. I have no clue who she is. Okay. So I think all in all, I'm happy with that. If you have, like, by the way, if you see me ranking anything outrageous and you think whatever I decide on here right now is insane, ping me in the Cesith chat and provide me some evidence of why you think I was so severely wrong. I won't promise you that all those efforts will not go to waste. Maybe they do. But at least I will be reading your message and look the evidence you provide me with. So Abjurer, Workers, Silence, Altar. Wait, Leppy should be OP plus, or you want evidence? Yeah. I already see people sending me 1.5 hour documentations about like why their waifu should be there and there. So, we have a very accurate placement here. Correct here. Let's be real correct. I know. That's why I make the best tier list in the community. That single image right here is proof enough that I can confidently say there's not another person in the community can make better tier lists than I do. Guaranteed. It's not even a question. No one has the guts to know or to rank what she's truly ranked at. Bro, didn't one put Vigil to OP for funnies, but Tuki gets this. Let's just say there will not be a single person be mad that they have not built Tsukinogi, but there will be people mad that built Vigil because they see the OP tier. So I went the safe way, and fuck Tsukinogi in particular. On the other side, Suki can't be lower anymore. Yeah, like we gotta, like I have kanjis. I can maybe try to find a sign that is even lower than Z minus. So I don't know what that would be. What if I just put like the freaking shit emote on like the rank? I should do that. So I think we agree with this, right? Silence alter cause of her immortality. Silence alter A plus. Let me just see what you guys think about that. Silence alter. E2, A or A plus. And in the meantime, let me ask my friend if he wants to eat out there or not. Let's be real here, Cesith. Yes, we're very, very real. Friends. I have friends. I swear to God, I own them. I have managed to get some of these fabled things called friends. If you pay them enough, they will stick around. Very simple. That's why you need donos to be able to have friends. That's how life works. We don't know bias, right? Yeah. Maybe sounds altered. Draw. Draw back is her skill target. Can easily mess up with proper placement. Okay, we see you guys seem to very much agree with Silence Alter being higher. So then there's no question about that. I think that's fine. Other than that, I think it's fine. But like, someone wants to say something important. We do know bias. So Akuro, what is my bias here? I'm not sure. You say bias. What about this page is biased? Also, we can do a Quirkus as well. Quirkus gives us SP, right? Keep that in mind. This Quirkus is cool. A plus or A, and we're gonna do E2. So, we actually see some A pluses, yeah. The thing is, I gave Quirkus a huge upgrade, I think, in one version of the tier list, because of the module that really changed her a lot. You ask me what the module does, I don't remember anymore. I think it was something like, she gives SP every time she heals, and I think she default heals or some shit. I don't remember, man. But I know it made her so much stronger. And then I put her to A, but like, it was already like going up from B or A minus or something, and so I didn't want to like overdo it. But like, you guys seem to very much agree that Quirkus deserves an A plus, and that's nice. Quirkus is cool. I like her design wise. So Summoner! Here, I didn't do the animation yet. That's why it only displayed him like this. So, for this one, new unit, we know what we do when we see a new unit. We gonna look at what the new unit does, so you guys can make a judgment as well. This person we see is Sand Reckoner. I will watch videos about this after the stream, so I will not mainly judge the ranks on what we talk about here, but it's good to know that good to have your opinions as well. So it's a summoner, deals arch damage, can use summons in battles, as we know, can use 5 Clockwork Foul Beasts. Sand Reckoner and Clockwork Foul Beasts deal increased damage to mechanical enemies by 20%. I do not know what mechanical enemies are. I assume the one on the beach event on the Chat Alter event, and the ones that we will likely see in this event. So, what it does is Sand Reckoner and Clockwork Foul Beast ASP plus 60. Doesn't sound crazy to me. Immediately gain 1 Clockwork Foul Beast when the skill is activated. That sounds like scene. Clockwork Foul Beast attack plus 40% attacks the heaviest enemy first. Clockwork Foul Beast slow enemies for 1 second. That sounds ass. I don't like this. This sounds bad. This sounds really bad. Maybe the module can make it better. The first summon doesn't consume deployment slot. The last summon unit on the field does not return a deployment slot when retreated or defeated. Okay. Can use 5 Clockwork Foul Beast, Sand Reckoner, and Clockwork Foul Beast still increase damage to mechanical enemies by 20%. Clockwork Foul Beast ASPD plus 8. This sounds ass. Dude, Scene came out like how long ago? And she does so much more. Like, can some 5 Buckets camps reveal invisible enemies within the 8 surrounding tiles? And then you have this. Immediately obtains 1 Bucket Camp and grants all deployed Bucket Camps increased detection range, attack plus 130%, defense plus 130%, and rest plus 20. Dude, they fumbled on my dude, man. The inflict movement speed as well. Like, dudes. She does so much compared to what he yeah. Okay, what do we think about what do we think about him? Definitely below Mayor. Definitely below Deep Call, I believe. I'd say he's the worst summoner. Wait, don't tell me she's the Welfare. Please, for the love of God, don't tell me Sand Reckoner is the Welfare. I swear to God, don't tell me this. I thought it's Papyrus. Who is the Welfare? Wait, who is the Welfare, guys? I don't want him to be the Welfare. He's OP Vigil tier. Yeah, no. So, Sand Reckoner. Sand Reckoner. E1, I would rank him. Let's look at the other ranks. B minus. Ah. Yeah. I'd say I honestly say B. B at E1 and probably B minus. B minus. Ah, B. B minus. B minus. Maybe. I think I go for double B minus for now. I gotta watch videos about him to really get a better idea of like how good the skills really are, because it doesn't sound amazing, but I need to have a video evidence of actually it being not amazing to make a fair judgment. That's why I say I will, for those I will watch specific videos to give them good rankings. Cesith, I meant Scene is free. Ah, yeah. Dude, Maniac, if you said he's like, she's free, I felt like, dude, I thought this, once you said she's free, first, you crushed my world with this being a girl. I thought this was a dude, right? So you said she's free, and then it's free. I thought you were talking about her because I felt like you were meaning him. Dude, I'm sorry that I freaked out, but I was almost getting disappointed that I have to use this shit. Wait, is he actually a she? Yeah. Wait, actually. Wait, it is a she? Click on profile. Dude, you guys are really trolling. You guys are trolling. But like, it can be anything. I'm gonna be honest. It can be anything. I thought of this as a dude. Then someone said she. I believed it. Then I got the flag. Like we cleared things up. That the entire message was not aimed towards this thing. And then I heard that it is actually a she. And now I look it up and it's a him. Like, dude, how much trolling do you want to do? One second. I think we can continue, yeah. Enough trolling. Oh wait, we all... Why did I click? Next one is Artificer. Artificer class. I am not understanding anything. This is not the class I ever used. I tried Roberta once or twice on my specialist and support only account. Yeah, I didn't know how to use it correctly. I don't know about Stainless being A+. I don't know about it either. I can see Stainless being A. So you're gonna skip Megalan. Yeah, what do you mean with Megalan? Megalan is summoner unless you have information we don't have. I like Roberta. I raised her to E2. She's bad. Roberta... Oh, guys. You write at the same time that I can't read it. Roberta Windflame, but slightly. Yeah. They are buffer while blocking. Just think them as that. Yeah, I mean, I used that. I used Roberta before. I kind of know what she's supposed to do, but I could never make her work. I hear a lot of good talk about Stainless, so maybe arguable. Where's Stainless Grandma? We don't know. I'm gonna make a poll about Stainless. Stainless. S minus. A. Plus und A. So what do you want? What does Stainless deserve? Because I am not a Stainless user. I don't even own Stainless. I wasn't playing Arknights when Stainless was out. I was on hiatus. So therefore my knowledge about Stainless is really about as non-existent as my girlfriend. So I will rely on you on what the rank should be. Not gonna lie, I mean S- wrong type, so tier 1 up. I didn't use Stainless as well, so I can't say much. Stop the cap. A+, if S, you might as well use someone else. Stainless W puzzle. He's hot. I think that's not a thing that we consider. I don't like Stainless skill 3, but his other 2 skills are fine. Okay, you guys seem to say A+ is fine. In that case, I will leave it at that. What we can do is Roberta post change, because I read once Roberta is better than Wimflint from someone in chat. I would do this. Not that it matters, but then left and right would make more sense. Dude, no one uses Stainless. No one uses this entire archetype. Like, why would you? This is such a fucked up archetype. Ritualist, this is strong. I honestly believe Velaquin B+ and Virtuosa B S+. So personally, I think it's a very strong archetype. I can see that. If you guys would just suggest this, I wouldn't be mad. So, Virtuosa. We're gonna do first pull Virtuosa, because Virtuosa S or S+. That's not the crit. I love this archetype. This archetype can break so many things. Virtuosa falls off when enemies have higher HP, true. But against anyone that has no high HP, it's so fucking awesome. It's so fucking awesome, man. Same goes with like freaking Velaquin. It's pretty much true damage. So, we're gonna go first with Virtuosa. Virtuosa. E2 should be S+. And we're gonna go for Velaquin. I don't know how to write Velaquin, but it's written weirdly. Velaquin E1. You said, I mean, B- we can go. And I think E2 B+. But I'm gonna do a vote. I hate Twitch Mobile. I can't vote. Then I don't know. Find a tablet. Would tablet work? I don't know. It's so weird that you can't vote on Twitch Mobile. It's so fucked up. Pull. Next is Velaquin. Velaquin. I hope this is written correctly. E2. Wait. B+ or B? What do you think about Veloquin? The thing is, E1 I already said, like, B- is gonna be definitely up. If every enemy have their own stats on elemental resistance, then she is S or maybe even S-. You know about her. What do you think, Cesith? I believe she's B+, but I'm biased by me being forced to use her over everyone else, right? I don't have a crazy selection of how I can deal with problems other than Veloquin. So for me, Veloquin seems really versatile against a lot of units. But if you have a normal account, you have various different options how to deal with certain problems. For me, Veloquin is just out of the options I have, one that is very versatile because she can be brought to many situations where you're fucking up. But yeah, good. A B+ is nice. I think Veloquin is A- in general content and S-. Wait. Okay, we're gonna do a revote then. We're gonna enter poll. And we're gonna do a new one. Mainly because it might be that she's gonna become A-. Valor Quinn E2 A- or B+. Because again, elemental damage is like true damage, and since we don't only consider the newest content where some might already have some elemental defenses or elemental resistances, if you consider all stages equally, then she is broken because most stages don't have, the enemies don't have this resistance, and you can cheese so many things. I don't think any CN content has elemental resistance. Not even CN content has elemental resistance yet. What the fuck? Why did they even add it then? Yeah, it seems B+ seems fine. The Cesith being the ritualist salesman. It makes sense. Like, this is literally the real true damage. Like, it's literally the realest true damage other than true damage. Yeah, I like this. B+ is fine. Good. I'm vibing with this. Good with that we came to an agreement on this. Next, we have Geek, which we have two of. We have Ak at B+, SP, because very situational. There's some stages where Ak can really be amazing. And there's Spuria, where she's also a geek, but there's not really a single stage where you should ever bring her. Ever. So, yeah. Dude, I tried Spuria. I tried Spuria so much. I don't know, man. I hate Ak so much, but I admit he's A+ is correct. Spuria is at least B. Spuria with Wizardel is just... But, like, that's only because of Wizardel. Spuria is only... Like, the only reason why Spuria is now maybe better is because Wizardel got released. I tried Spuria before. And you need to build a specific team with mostly consistent of snipers to make Spuria work. Dude, I tried her. I tested her. Spuria first skill is great hail drop. Skill 2, stun trigger after... Yeah. Also, but like, you're talking like, who starts off the game and is like, yeah, Spuria... I have, like, who starts off the game has Wizardel, Typhoon, and Rosa, that it's worth leveling Spuria. Like, I really feel like Spuria, we can talk about a C. We're talking about E. E2, yeah. Yeah, Cesith, remember the Cope event for Cruise died by Ak? Yes, I do. Was it only possible because of Spuria? Okay. We're gonna do, because we gotta reread this. Spuria. Okay, so Spuria continuously loses HP over time. Each attack has 70% chance to trigger one of the following effects. The attack instead hits twice. The target is stunned for 1 second. The attack ignores 80% of target's defense. Good. After deployment, ASPD plus 100. Grants attack... By the way, this talent doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. But, like, does she heal? She doesn't heal like Ak does, right? Ak has it in his skill that he heals. Where restores... Yeah, but, like, she doesn't heal. So, this doesn't sound that bad, but, like, yeah. So what does skill 2 do? Grants attack 30% DSPD, 40 to this unit and the closest sniper operator in front of this unit. Prioritizes tar directly in front. When attacking this unit and the sniper operator have 20% chance to stun themselves for 1.8 seconds. It's just so... I don't like this. Grants attack plus 30 and the SP to this unit. But like... It is not bad. But like, it's so... I don't want to rank her. Okay. I know the solution. The solution to this is Spuria, SP, E2. We give her the SP tag and put her in B. Is this fine? We're gonna do a vote. Spuria, you read with me what she can do. A minus. B plus. B. B minus. Or C plus. I need to know what you think, because I find this almost impossible to rank. What would be easier, unit surviving Arc or not stunned by Spuria? Even with resistant, it's still 0.9 seconds stun. I find Spuria hard to rank. Yeah, I wrote down B. And you guys seem to agree with B. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I see some B pluses, but yeah, those are copes. B is enough with SP, yeah. Good. Next we have not just one fucking P, but two at the same place. And we have also entries. Specialist. I mean, we entered with Geek as well. But like, here, what do we do? First, Texas Alter. Texas Alter is OP. I mean, both OP minus, let's be honest. Texas Alter, E2, OP minus. Yatso, Alter, E2, OP minus. I don't think we need to vote on this. Very simple. Texas is OP next. Texas is second strongest unit. Yato is first strongest in the game. They seem accurate. I don't think Yato is first strongest and Texas second strongest. I think Ines or Milner would fight for that spot in my opinion. I would even say like Ines. Yeah. Oh, it's difficult. I have bias because I like Yato. It's done more than Yayo pure damage. But they... Wait. Yato pure damage, but they both seem the same tier, more fair. Milner can take 4th spot. From me, I will put Texas OP and Yato OP minus. Like, it's clear that Texas Ultra is better, but only slightly than Yato. And his second strongest. Most good units nowadays can survive on their own, or with just Shining, which is weird now that I think about it. This is not even close. It's so... This is based on gameplay, like, gameplay style. Dude, you're glad that you were not here in the Vanguard category. Dude, my Vanguard category is so fucked up. Just watch this. Where's the freaking thing? Here. Just watch this. This is us. I swear to God, you cannot make a tier list which satisfies 50% of the people in this category. It doesn't matter what you do. The gameplay differs so much. It differs so much from person to person that it's hard. Same goes for this. You cannot place this. You cannot. You cannot. Fuck me then. I hate this tier. I hate Vanguards. We talked about this so in-depthly. We already decided on the changes, but this is all gameplay. This is all gameplay dependent on how you play the game. There is not a clear best Vanguard, like a clear best order, because it depends on how you play the game. Even as simple as the fucking Forsters, man. Like, you can't even have an easy discussion about the Forsters in the Vanguard archetype. Because career and scavenger, I swear to God, one is for attack and one is for defense. And then the discussion becomes, would you rather be killing the enemies or stalling the enemies? And so there's just no clear answer to what the fuck is right and wrong. I hate this. For me, career, scavenger, for me, career is 1,000 times better than scavenger. But this is the bait that you only lose with this. When this go on watch, and I will see how long it is to see. Yeah, it's just, I hate Vanguards. Then there's Ines, who is fast reapply, doesn't have the downside of DP cost because she generates it herself. Yeah, Ines is strong. So, but we gotta continue. Executor. Besides the OP minus for Yatso and Texas Alter, do you disagree with anything in particular here? How fast redeploy, she's the How fast redeploy, she's the most broken Vanguard, but she can do what the most broken units do, and you don't always need a Vanguard. You're not wrong that she's probably near top 10, but the most broken remain same. Yeah, I thought Phantom has A+ CC, but doesn't have the highest damage. That changes with IS mod, though for IS exclusive. Yeah, IS exclusive stuff like that stuff we should probably ignore. Everything seems fine to me. Some please Texas is shit, so we can have another civil war. Like, can we just agree that like the thing is like Vigil brings people together because we all agree that Vigil is shit. That's a good unit. Then you have units like Granny, like Vigna, like Reed and Fang Alter. Like there, it divides the community. Because there's no clear answer. Same goes with Flametail and Saga. It just divides the community because you cannot get to go to the equal answer. You will not have the same answer. Nyan and Hoshiguma, same thing. It sucks. So here. Discord convinced me to increase Kafka's ranking from B+ to A-. This is influenced by Discord. If you think this is a shitty decision, then complain at that place on my Discord. That thing is Vigil is average, which isn't bad. But which isn't bad, but is bad contrast to everything else being broken. I mean, he's just one of the worst Sixers that has ever been created. I don't like Kafka. Kafka needs E1 tier. I mean, Kafka is E0. Wait, I said E1. E0 tier. I mean, Kafka E0 is even strong. I was never a Kafka user. But like, it seems you don't have any big disagreements, so I like this. Next is Le Merchant. Gravel A+ maybe. I think still a Phantom is better than a Gravel. Gravel is close, but Phantom is just so much more versatile that I have to give him the win at being better than a Gravel. Wait, why is Chaye down? Wait, why is A+? Okay, very important. This tier list doesn't compare E1, like how they were at E1 to how they are now at E2, but it compares them at E1 to other units at E1. And the E2 category compares, or the max category compares them at max level to other units at max level. They're independent from each other, the two rankings. It doesn't matter if one goes down or up. Some are just better, like when they're lower, or some are just getting the best buffs already in the beginning at E1. And then their buffs with mods and stuff is only minimal, makes them only slightly better, while others get insane upgrades with the mods and stuff. And that's why some might have a lower ranking than they had before. They're independent from each other and compare with other E2s and other E1s, depending on the category. I think... Wait, I read this. I think Swire... I think Swire, same with Lee, is just stay strong in their each situation. Swire S+ is too high, better than Lee. I put both Chai at A+ and Swire at S+. Swire can surrender it several times, while Chai is so flexible and powerful. Swire is at very best S minus, mostly A. Okay, so we're gonna do Swire for now to see what you guys think about Swire Alter. Swire Alter E2. We're gonna start with S plus because we saw some S pluses there. S minus, A plus, and A. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm down to increase Swire. We can talk about Shy as well. So right now we have 3 people on A plus, 3 people on S minus. It would be now 4-4. If we only would do a vote with now would S minus would be winning. Because we have 1 in S plus, and so I just ranked them to S minus. So it would be now a 5-5. Only Immortals. We have Swire, Certus, Spectre, and Spectre. This is a rough one. So I can definitely see that we want to increase the rank of Swire, that's for sure. Swire Alter E2 is gonna become A plus, it seems. If people see for in the next version of this, I need to even increase it more. Based in the comment section, I will do it. And next is Shy. Pull Shy E2. We say A plus or A. What do you think about him? Is Shy deserving of a higher rank? Same rank as Swire Alter. Do you think they're equaling strength? Yes or no? It seems like A prevails. But all in all, Swire will get the upgrade, guaranteed. Shy is okay here. I think so too. Even if it would be equal now, I believe I would leave it the same. Good. To see if we already has another civil war. Yeah, enjoy the civil war. As long as it's being civil and not too much toxicity, I'll allow it. But what is this cap? So put Verdant S. Put Verdant is the last unit I would ever place anywhere near that high. Maybe Tsukinuki as well. Tsuki would never get love. But with second module is kinda immortal. I'm getting agitated with your, not even gonna lie. With your, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue. I think with the rest, I'm pretty much fine. Wait, another one was there. Swire Alter at A minus. Do you agree, guys? Swire Alter at A minus, yes or no? I can see Swire Alter at A minus. I'm not a Swire user, so yeah. I'm fine. Like I'm fine with it as it is right now. That we're gonna put Swire in E2 A plus, a B plus, whatever. I feel like, especially in the beginning, right? This is the E1 category, right? It's not for IS or anything. It's mainly used for the new players, right? I would usually think it's not really good to increase the rank of merchant too high, because a new player will build a merchant and be like, I can't regenerate more DP than they use, and then they get screwed over. So yeah, I would say A minus is decent. Good. So Swire E1 will be something I will put to A minus. Or I will consider putting. Everything I write down is not added to tier list guaranteed. I will check at least most of the stuff I write down. Good. Music stopped again. And we are here with Trap Master. Ella was someone that people told me to increase the rank. I don't know if it was from S to S plus or if it was from S plus to OP. Some units are more complex to use than others. True. That's also why making tier lists is so hard, because should you degrade characters that have a high skill ceiling? For example, Cesith. Cesith is not as bad as I ranked him, but he's so difficult to use that he has a lower ranking than what he can actually do. For me, Ella is fine as well. But we're gonna do a poll. Ella, E2. OP minus, S plus, or S? There we go. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm fine with S plus. I would say Ella E1 is fair. Her S2 needs some setup to use, and the DFB is situational. Yeah. I feel Ella would be S and Dorothy S or S plus. That is actually a very controversial take. From what I've gathered, right, I'm not using any of the Trap Masters, but from what I've gathered, people commonly agree that the Ella is much stronger than Dorothy. And when I looked at the video for Ella, like gameplay and everything, Ella seemed to perform much better, plus she's a lot simpler to use in my opinion than a Dorothy. So the skill ceiling is also much lower as well. So I would leave the S plus. Next is... It is already active. We're gonna go for Dorothy as well, just to get an idea of what you think. Dorothy E2. S plus, S and S minus. Ella is better utility in my opinion. Ella is more flexible, which is a reason she has an edge on Dorothy. And her personal damage rivals snipers, so that's a bonus too. Yeah, I saw Ella's damage. Ella's damage is insane. But it seems like the S minus can stay there. I think that means both, like, this page should actually be fine. After I think more about it, yeah, Ella is not at OP tier. Want to read this? Ella is not at wait. After I think more about it, yeah, Ella is not at OP tier yet. She's still somehow great, but not wow great. She's strongly balanced. Good. Reading my Twitch chat is sometimes so difficult because I have such a small area where Twitch chat is that it's like so put together closely that it's hard to read. Good. Yeah, I would say we're gonna continue this. Ambushes. Dude, we're soon done. After ambushes, there's only pullers, pushers, and a doll keeper, I believe. So, what do we think about this? Ascalon is someone that I found very difficult to rank because her damage and everything, skill set, everything makes so much sense. Her damage was actually really great. I just don't know, people didn't seem that she deserved, like, it seemed like it wasn't an S plus level. People also seem to agree with it. When I released the Ascalon version tier list, people seem to agree with my ranking. So, I don't know about it. I wouldn't be opposed to it, because it was a good S that she received. I was considering long for S plus or S, but I think now we can do a vote on this. Ascalon. Let's just do Ascalon E2. And S or S plus. I'd say S is fine. I can see an S plus as well. I went with S last time, but if you say S plus, I can go with that as well. Never mind. According to Super Ascalon, it's just slightly better than Mizuki. And Ethan is better. Ethan is better. There is no way Ethan is better, man. Look at what people say. People say Ascalon is like S plus. Ethan best ambusher, don't waste resources. Ethan, yellow border, yes or no? I think Ethan deserves the yellow border, not gonna lie. He's so useful in so many events. Ethan... Ethan, yellow border. Good. And then we're gonna go Ascalon S plus. Good. Other than this, I think I agree with what I had here. I think Manticore and Ethan are about equal. Ethan is great. Like, Ethan is great. But Mizuki, yeah, I don't think Mizuki is that strong. The damage is really neglectable. The stun is nice from Mizuki. Damage could be a bit higher, then it would be actually ranked higher. Less than S feels like Ethan being done dirty. I think Ethan S would be a bit of an exaggeration. He's great. Dude, I don't know if there's a single Arknights player that used more Ethan than I did. I have been known for being kind of the Ethan guy. One of my most famous lines that I said was Ethan binds. It's a line that I maybe said more than just one line. But yeah, Ethan bind is probably one of the characters people connect me most with. So, dude, I use Ethan so much. I love Ethan. His bind is so useful. You know what? I could see a universe where I put Ethan higher though than Manticore. Now that I think about it, I'd say I want to put Ethan higher. Ethan A. E2A. Do you disagree with that? Because Ethan has such a consistent bind. He helped me so much through so many things. I think Ethan A I can get behind. Ethan bind, I believe in Ethan bind. Since he got Ethan bind. The thing is, right? If I place Ethan down in front of the blue box and an enemy leaks through, it's not my fault that it leaked through. It's because I just got unlucky with the Ethan bind. It would theoretically not be impossible to beat it this way if just Ethan would bind all the time. Therefore, who is really at fault when I fail a stage with Ethan? Because Ethan just doesn't bind. It's his fault. It's not my fault. The strat was he needs to bind and he didn't bind, so it's his mistake. That's how it works. Mizuki higher than Ethan for the damage. No need to bind if enemy is dead. Yeah, true. Ethan is A. I put him A. But Mizuki is higher. But the thing is, being able to bind the bosses so consistently, like, if you have Ethan leveled and everything, he's so consistent at binding, it's wild. So, I would argue for Gladia S. There are just so many situations where she outhooks with either her skill and is dumb tanky with module. Yeah. Don't consider Abyssal synergy. We don't talk about that. That's not considered for the tier list, for those that just join in. We can do the Gladia poll. Not that I think we should increase her. I think S- seems fine to me. But I am down to have a conversation about it. So S or S-. But I think S- I'm fine with it. Like, don't consider the Abyssal buff. Very important. Don't consider the Abyssal buff because I don't think Gladia deserves S. I really don't think so. So what about Push Stroker? What do you mean? Yeah, Push Stroker. The Peace Stroker. We'll see about them. But yeah, I will likely not change. I think S- fits. You guys, if you think this is wrong, please make a comment about this in the final release of the tier list. Mention it, like, just say, hey, I think Gladia should be higher. I can see what people write or reply to your comment and can get from there what more people think about it. I can get like another few than just Twitch chat. And I think that would be awesome. Just for the stuff that you think is severely wrong. Good. It is a very close one. So it's either like, it's almost a 50-50. So some will put in S-, some in S. Yeah. Having a max E1 pull is generally enough for about all game content, rare situational tool. The thing is, the bind that Gladia does is outstanding. Right? You can stall pretty much any boss guaranteed for a certain amount of time. Plus, it's a great AoE. Plus, you have a double bind with skill 2. Or like a double pull with skill 2. If there's more enemies than just one to pull down. You have skill 1. One of the only Hookmaster that is able to store those pulls. So that's awesome. She's just so versatile. For that reason, S- is for me okay. I don't think she does the damage that she needs for being S. So, I would put feature above Enforcer. Enforcer show is more valuable than Enforcer, different push mechanic. The thing is, Enforcer doesn't deal damage, right? Bind is greatly outdone by other bind operators like Ethan and Indigo, but you don't necessarily have to just bring a binder if you have Gladia. You have Gladia that can hold the lane plus can bind. You have, and has an incredibly huge range. That's the advantage. You just only need this one unit for binding and for pulling. You have a 2-in-1 plus self-sustain, like she can hold lanes herself. Gladia brings so much to the table. What makes really Evo place her at S minus or skill 2, yes, is what I did. But now that you mention it, I wouldn't. I do, well, maybe. I can see why I thought that. VD E1, what do you think about it? We're gonna do VD E1. Oh, we're not doing a pull about it. What do you think about VD E1? I believe it is really strong because infinite pull is infinite push is so good. You can like just prevent enemies from hitting you so many times. It's nice. I like it. But this might be my bias. This was the first skill of VD that I leveled, and I was so happy that I did it. The uptime for skill is too big. It's so big, right? Yeah, I think VD E1 A+. I can get behind this. We're gonna do A+ for now. Other than this, you say... I think Enforcer goes down to B+. Enforcer B+. It's just, I don't see them being that good. I would even love to like bring down Feature to B+ and Enforcer to B. What do you think about that? Enforcer to B and Feature to B+. I don't think they are that useful. Sorry, I don't like... If there's holes, like, yeah. Nah, okay. A- is fine. Good. Enforcer B+, yes or no? I can see that. Fair. With the E1 will be understandable to get lower. Good. So, only one more. This is the last tier. The Dollkeeper tier. Enforcer uptime is slower a bit than Feature. Also, he deal no damage. But then he did stun. There's that. Yeah. It's... Yeah, I think Feature is better than Enforcer. Enforcer is just his unique gimmicky that might be useful. But yeah, really E1 skill 2 only slightly push without mastery, so not even that great stalling. It's not about the pushback, but also like being able to interrupt them from their skill animation. Or like their attack animation. So, what do you want here? This is in general a very strong archetype, in my opinion. Huge fan of Banner. Iana Max B+, I believe. Good. You say Iana needs to be changed. Let's just do a poll to see what you guys think about Iana. I've read through Iana when I ranked it, and I gotta say, I wasn't too impressed by what she does. I don't remember what she exactly did, but I remember it didn't really work that well with what the archetype does. B+, and A-. Delta is not that great without much, so I'd say fair as A and S. Fair as A and S. Yeah. The module is what makes Spelter great. It's really the module. You guys think Iana is that strong? Okay, I gotta reread Iana then. Because I'm fairly certain when I read it, it didn't seem to me strong in any way. So Iana. Did we head with Iana? Yeah, I think we did. So that's on retreat. Like if she dies, she gets a substitute in. Her skill does. When deployed, creates a holographic mirage. At the location, the mirage will not attack, but when attacked, inflicts 20% fragile to the attacker and nullifies the attacker's invisibility for 8 seconds and immediately switches to substitute. If she takes damage, she switches. Wait, not when she dies. Do I understand this correctly? Wait a second. There's no way I read it like this last time. If she gets hit, she immediately comes back from the dead. Is this correct? When deployed, creates a holographic mirage at the location. The mirage will not attack, but when attack inflicts fragile to the attacker and nullifies the attack invisibility, and immediately switches to substitute. Oh no, she goes to the death thing. To the substitute, yeah. Yeah, good, now I understand, good. Skill 1. When switching to substitute, immediately deals 380% of attacker's physical damage to the attacker of the holographic mirage, as well as the enemies around them. Okay, it's for 400%. And immediately nullifies the invisibility of enemies around for 10 seconds, switches to substitute, gains 300 ASPD and invisibility over the skill duration. That's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Macho. When the... Okay, let's just look this. This is more likely people have this. When deployed, creates a holographic mirage at location. Mirage will not attack, but when attack inflicts 28% fragile to the... Okay. 28% over 20 is not that bad. Or in this, nothing changes here. Yeah. The move was A-. I will consider B for now. I gotta read because I think Banner is better than Yana. Sorry. I use Banner so much. I think from what I'm reading, I don't think Yana is better than Banner. I really don't think so. Like Banner is in my opinion one of the best tanks in the game. You can literally place her anywhere and she's just almost impossible to kill for the enemies. She has great resistance if there's arts damage dealer and everything. She's just so awesome. Plus with the 0 block, she can deal great damage to units, which just immediately one-shot her usually. But she has a 0 block, so she won't get attacked by certain units. I think Banner is better. Or at least equal to now. And I can hit air as well with substitute. But yes, other than this, I have now put Yana as the upgrade that we put her to B+. And Yana be higher tier at least. Yeah, B+ is the one that I set here. But A- without proper research, I can't put her in A-. Fair. Let's see if try Yana first because how different Yana were compared to normal low keepers. It's likely that just fucked up using her. Because I'm used to play the low keepers in a certain way. And because Yana is so different that I probably should watch a video rather than playing it myself. Because I'm not learning Yana in a few minutes. She sounds kinda complicated to use. You shouldn't use Yana. Yes, exactly. She's so different to how the others work. But other than this, I feel like this is everything about the tier list. There is not more to discover. There's really good videos about Yana out there. Yeah, I'm gonna put some research into this. So, we have in total 60 upgrades that I have to do. Is it 60? It might be more. I swear to God, it's... Oh my God. 87! 87 changes for the next version of the tier list. Ah! That's gonna take a while. With 87 changes. 87 and like 87 changes. 87 changes on like 87 operators. There's 2 changes sometimes on 1 operator. So over 100 changes I have to do in just rankings. Ah, that's gonna take a while. Can we see the list change? Yeah. I removed some signs as well. Yeah. I can. How the fuck do I show this? Oh yeah, there's also like the additional stuff. The ones that have nothing to do with operator rankings and just upgrades for tier lists like yellow border and position places. I've made notes like this as well. I haven't considered for them. I don't know. Twitch doesn't probably let me make a message this big. But I have an idea how we can do this. Google Translate. Good. Here. You can see those are all things that I've noted down that we need to change. And it's actually quite a lot. I will be busy for the next few days with that. Those are all the changes I've written down. Lappy E2, Lappy E2 spotted. The source OP++. We talked about it. If you provide with evidence to suggest that this statement is true, we can talk about this. Yeah. I hope I didn't leak anything there. So, with that, I would say, guys, we're done. We looked at the tier list for 40 minutes. That's quite a long time. But with that, I'd say I will start a run here. But why? Oh yeah, I bought a skin. I just want to say, why do I have only that many primes? I'm gonna go in this event because I still have to grind here. And with that, 3 hours, 50 minutes have passed. And we made a lot of changes to the tier list. I am very satisfied with this. I gotta say, huge thank you to all of you for sticking around. Help me improve the tier list. I hope I will not disappoint with how the tier list ends up looking like. There will be stuff you will disagree that I have probably, let's say, the same or changed it in another way that we talked about. But I hope all in all, you had also an enjoyable time doing this with me. By the way, this was the second stream. Yesterday, no, 2 days ago, we did the other half of the tier list. So all in all, it took us 7 hours for just the changes for the next version. Can you think, like, this is how it is usually for me when I do it myself, right? Then I do the testing. I haven't even done the proper testing yet, dude. I don't know if I'm... When is the new event gonna come out? In like 5 days or something, 3 days. Dude, I'm so fucked. 7 hours just make a tier list. Yeah, but like, if you want a tier list on, like, with visuals like I do, it takes more than 7 hours. I have put in this tier list above 300 to 500 hours at this point. Recently. Way more than that, likely. It's the biggest project on my channel, right? So, it's a never-ending scenario. How it is. As long as you're happy with that, because there will be discussions later when you upload it. I know people will disagree with me. There is actually one dude that said, like, one of the... Like, I wouldn't be able to make a worse tier list even if I tried. I said, be my guest as a response. It's just... I know people will not everyone will be satisfied. And it's a tier list. There will be... It's subjective. There will be different opinions. And that's fine. I try my best to make it as accurate as possible, but there will always be things I'm biased towards or not biased towards. And so, it is what it is. Like, the thing is just... I believe my tier... Like, I have confidence. I believe my tier list is on a level that I can compare to other tier lists and it will be the better one. Like, this tier list, I've put so much effort into it. There is no way someone can pull out a tier list in like 15 hours and it's better than mine. I put so much into consideration. I did it with Twitch chat so many times. I am confident my tier list is as good as I can make it. I can't imagine someone can make a better tier list in like just 15 hours or something. Making a tier list with so many operators from the ground up is hard. And I'm confident I've done with you guys an amazing job. And it wouldn't have been possible to get it on this level without you guys' help. So all in all, I am very, very happy with how it looks. So we're gonna raid someone. Who we gonna raid? There's someone called Fight that we might be raiding. Yeah, we're gonna raid Fight. So with that, I would say... Here we see a man wasting hours of his life arguing with chat for digital tier list for a game. Yes. We're ending the stream. I think it was a long enough stream. I gotta eat something. I hope you had an amazing time. It was not really that much Arknights gameplay, but I hope you still find it enjoyable. I find discussing Arknights operators always very interesting. I kinda restrain myself from giving too much opinion on my side, unlike 2 days ago, because I felt like I really want to get to know your opinion. I should have probably argued a bit more in certain rankings, but I feel like I did it too much 2 days ago. That's why I wanted to like listen to you more than me talking about stuff. But with that, you're not long ago. Yeah, I'm not getting enough sleep. But with that, I would say, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. And as always, guys, I wish you all an amazing day, amazing weekend. And I would say, guys, have a nice one. Thanks so much for being here. And bye-bye from the side. Have a good one. And see ya.